fantastic episode of TED Culture. What can I say? Um, we're back in college. Okay, we as in us college students, us college students that are on campus. Not saying those off campus aren't in the online setting. And I'm sure we're all adapting. Somehow. I'm sure every student of some kind is adapting. And if you're not a student, you've either already been on the hustle, on that grind for some time now, or you haven't, and you got to get started back again. Maybe you recently started, but in that case, we're back. We're back. As you know, we've had one episode with Chris and Kelly. On this past one, we did it in Kelly's dorm room. But we're back in the old stew, the old office space. And so, it feels good. Feels good to be back. Can't complain. The only thing I can complain about is the workload. I'm telling you, dude, I didn't know I had it easy until, till this past semester. And then, I realized it picks up. It really picks up. Depends what classes you take, sure. That easy A wasn't really searching for that. Really didn't get that. But, I'm here. I'm trying my hardest. I'm getting out there. The schedule has been a little hectic because of these classes. I'm taking some great courses. I got honors writing, learning about bioethics. I have math for the modern world, learning about credit card statements currently. I have sociology. It's for my major. I'm a sociology major as of now. And I have Eastern religions, which I think is very interesting. And I think some of you may or may not know about Eastern religions. Maybe you are a part of that, group. Maybe you're Hindu, maybe you're Buddhist, Jainist. Maybe you're just Shinto, and many more. Of course, there's many more. But I'm learning a lot. Got a 93 in my first exam for that class on my third week, I think, of college. First exam done, 93. That is some pathos for you. That's how you know. I know my shit. Okay, and the Dieri, the Australian Aboriginals. Very interesting subject. The Bavenda of South Africa, the Cherokee, the Neanderthals, Neolithics, Cro-Magnons. Very interesting stuff. A lot of brain eating. Apparently brain is a delicacy. It tastes very good. A lot of modern tribes still eat brains. Human brains, bear brains, squirrel brains, anything they could get their hands on, And apparently it's good. Maybe I gotta try some brain. Not human brain, obviously, but maybe some brain tastes good, so I gotta try some. Magic is real. Apparently, according to my professor, prayer is a form of magic. It is a phrase in which you are trying to control the forces of nature to benefit oneself. And so, that's magic. Jesus was an avatar sent from God. God is, sending down an embodiment of himself to control and to spread the word of the Lord. Very interesting stuff. I'm enjoying myself in these classes. Can't really say much else. Still the start of the year. Hopefully you get some tidbits of knowledge, or tidbits, if you will. I'm just going to pick up some things. Here's one thing. I believe the Dieri, or the Australian Aboriginals, they used to get food, certain tribes would go out about a mile, I'd say, maybe over a mile, dig a hole, then poke and bleed through their veins into this hole. And then when they get weary, when they lose blood, they're a bit loopy, they would start fighting each other, and they would fight all the way back to the tribe, to the village. They would keep fighting, the men of the tribe. They would fight physically, brawl. But then by the time they get back, the women, their wives, would hold shields up for them and shield them from each other. And then these are the members of a certain snake. But the frog tribe would then come and collect their blood, and they'd mix that in with minerals from the earth and dirt. They would spread it about, and that would apparently bring more snakes and lizards to the area. And so that is a magic ritual performed by the Dieri. That is a little, something fun. At funerals, they'd have their own thing. At weddings, rites of passage, the huge. A bunch of these are different, are nice. They're pretty cool. A lot of it includes blood in these basic religions. A lot of it includes blood, shamans, and the like. So, wild people. Sure are some wild people. But yeah, so that's just a little tidbit. I don't know if you want to learn a little bit about that. But today we got a good episode. Good friend of mine, Felipe. He's interested in music. He's got some takes on the world. You guys are gonna like him. He's got a lot to say. So, lend him an ear. All right, and with that, I will leave you to the rest of the episode. Peace.
Chris, you gotta think, Chris, you told me the other day, Felipe doesn't know what the podcast is about. Chris, do you think this is an interview? And I think that's where you're wrong.
Okay, so that's what he's. Wait, so are we good?
That's where Chris is wrong.
Are we good recording with the audio and shit?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, we're great.
So,
Chris is wrong with that. This is, this is
it's
a
podcast.
Conversation.
Exactly.
A podcast is a conversation.
Or
a storytelling. It could be anything.
So we've been talking about doing this for a while now.
Yes, yeah. You were going to be on the list before break.
Yeah, going to break. You asked me that Sunday, and I left that Saturday.
Yeah.
And so I've watched podcasts before, so I know what happens in podcasts, and usually some are interviews, some are just a conversation. So the other day, might have been the other night actually, we were talking about, me and Chris. I was like, I have some ideas what to talk about, but I'm not gonna bring a script because for me, exactly.
I didn't bring a script. I said you should.
Hi, my name is Felipe.
Bring topics.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I do bullet points sometimes.
But it's good for the host to do that.
Yeah.
But as the guest, I feel like I don't want to feel like I have to hit these things.
Right.
If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, I'll save it for another time. Right. I'll just save it when we're just talking. Whatever.
Exactly.
But so then I was like, I'm gonna ask him a question. And he's like, don't do that. Chris is like, don't.
Chris,
But
what is wrong with you?
So Chris,
I was gonna say, what is
so Chris,
in your
Why would
head?
you ask 10 questions?
Well,
Why wouldn't he? It's a
Chris-
conversation.
Chris-
If I'm the only one asking questions, that'd be boring.
Exactly.
That's an interview. That's
That's an interview.
a 1 to 2 hour long interview.
yeah. Because
Okay.
what if I have a question? I'm just not gonna say it.
No, not like
Yeah.
asking like questions in general.
People want to know what my opinion is.
I'm not gonna
Chris.
be like-
You asked me questions, bro. We took the freaking political compass test.
That was,
But Chris, it's not like I'm gonna be like, so Ted, tell me about all your fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask him a question or two or three.
And I'll chime in, bro. Whenever, and I'm gonna ask Felipe questions, and I'll chime in. You
Exactly,
know?
yeah.
It's just an organic
It's
conversation.
a conversation. It's not a
Chris
fucking,
is just a freaking
It's not an interview.
robot.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like in podcasts. Like if for me, like an interview, I'll watch like on YouTube. If it's like
Yes.
20 minutes, like
20
I'm
minutes
not even
max.
20 minutes is fucking pushing it.
Right.
Unless it's someone I like.
Yeah.
But for me, like the podcast I watch one. I forget what it's fucking called. But the other one, I sometimes watch Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Because I like MMA and stuff and like
Right.
the UFC. So
That's
I'll
good.
only watch like the UFC people.
Right.
And it's some people.
Another good one, The King and the Sting. That's a
I
good
never heard of
MMA
that
one.
one.
That's a
Oh
good,
really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So I watch like the MMA people. I watch like, and then I watch people who I think are interesting.
Right.
If it's someone like I'm not fucking. I never watch the political shit. I don't care
Right,
about that. I
right.
never watched like the actors for that shit.
Yeah.
Especially it's like fucking. If you want to listen to like the scientists and political with Joe Rogan, like it's the worst person to fucking listen to.
Well, some people eat it up, dude. The science
but
stuff, like other dimensions, aliens.
Yeah, but like
like that is I do think it's a pretty interesting topic.
No, it's interesting topic.
But sometimes when it gets too sciencey, that's
Yeah,
a little
it's
rough.
ju-
Because then I don't understand like the
Well, it's
science
not- well, it's
jargon
not-
and
For me,
whatnot.
it's not even that. It's for me, it's like Joe Rogan's like a fucking idiot. Like sometimes, like he doesn't know. Nah, like come on.
He's a He's a comedian, not a scientist.
Yeah,
is what we're
he's a
saying.
comedian. Yes, he's not a.
Chris.
He's not a. Oh shit. He's not like someone I want to go to learn about information.
Right,
I want
right.
to just go there because it's like a good topic, like a good fucking time just to listen to something.
Right.
And then what I fucking love is on YouTube. 2 shows. You know who Nardwuar is?
Yes, I do.
I love Nardwuar.
I think one of the last podcasts, someone was like, "Oh, you're like Nardwuar." I was like, "Oh, then I'm gonna be the next Nardwuar."
If people don't know what Nardwuar is a guy who just interviews like usually just actors, mostly rappers, mostly
Yeah,
musicians. And he'll start off like a basic interview, but then he'll bring in like a gift that you knew.
It's like
that you
super
had.
obscure.
Yeah, like you can't even.
It's like,
look
how
up
did
on-
you know this?
Yeah, like you can't even
It's
look
like
up on Google. Like
Hot
shit
Ones.
Like that.
Like he always
that was
brings
the
like
other-
the weirdest questions.
That was the other one I like watching. I like watching Hot Ones
Those
a
are
lot.
the best. Those are the best.
And I always said he should have Nardwuar on Hot Ones. Imagine that.
Is he not already on
No,
it?
no.
Are you serious?
Imagine he'd be
Damn.
like, they'll be
They're
both.
just competition.
Yeah, like
competition.
that. Imagine that'd be awesome.
That would be
And
good.
Nardwuar is like an interesting person too. He's super cool.
His
Yeah.
early interviews and being interviewed as well.
Yeah.
Were fantastic.
Yeah, no, like if people like rap musicians and shit, I'd definitely check them out because it's interesting shit.
It's
something
funny.
It's something just
It's
to put
pretty
on.
funny.
It's just to put on like, and you'll be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Then but like those are even though those are even interviews, they're just interesting as hell.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
and the guests will ask questions too. Their answers are great. But especially when sometimes, like, if someone knows something about you since you were, like, in 6th grade, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
remember this in 6th grade? Like,
Yeah,
that shit's
he'll
crazy.
start like saying some obscure lyric, and it's just like, I wrote that in high school. What are you
So,
talking
yeah, there's an example with the rap. I forget which rapper, but
Yeah.
he just said, like, his old name. He was like, the rapper said, I had that name for, like, a week.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you know
It's
that?
like,
It's like, I was that name for a week. Like, that's insane. That shit's so
my
crazy.
God. He goes deep, but that's what makes it such a good interview.
Yeah, that's why I
He does
like-
everything about
Yeah,
them.
and that's why I like doing like me and my friends always talk about doing podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
We just never do it. But like that's why it's a fucking conversation.
Right,
Like
right.
and that's why it's so chill. It's just nice to do it. I don't know. That's why I was super excited to do this.
Yes.
And I'm kind of nervous at the same time because I remember the first time Chris got on. Like this is the first
and that was a
episode.
train wreck.
that was the first episode, and he was like, "Oh, Ted's doing a podcast." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like Ted, like he's mad chill. Like it's gonna be a fun podcast because it's just gonna be mad chill.
And then you saw it, and you're like, "Ugh."
Well, no, because I didn't see it yet. It just came out, and I said, "No, this was not before it even came out."
It was a while ago.
Yeah, this was like before that episode came out. I talked to Chris the next day, and he was like, "I was like, how'd it go?" He's like, "Oh, we talked for like 3 hours." I was like, "Shit, 3 hours, dude! Like, I hope I can just make an hour." Like, I was fucking. That's why like I'm low-key nervous doing it. But if we get fucking less than that, that's okay too.
Right.
I'm not gonna stress about it.
Off to a good start though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but oh shit. But yeah, no, like as long as we get a good amount of fucking talking, I don't care what. And what happens with me is like I'll just talk my mouth off too. So
yeah.
I don't know if you can already tell.
It makes a good guess. So
for sure.
That's good.
Ah, shit. But yeah, no. And I watched like some of the other Ted culture ones too.
Right.
But for me, it's so hard to sit down sometimes and listen to a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's you, if you have the same problem.
If it's just me.
If it's just me, sorry. I don't know why.
Too boring,
but I don't know if you have the same problem with other podcasts where. Like, can you usually sit down during like a Joe Rogan?
I'd have to be really bored because the Joe Rogan ones, they go on for quite a long time.
If it's someone not even interesting too, like a 2-hour one, that's tough to fucking listen to.
For sure. I mean, when we first started the podcast with Chris, I started making clips.
Yeah.
And people really love the clips, so I'm thinking.
Because it's so much easier to just.
Right. You see 2 minutes of something, you might see like a 10-minute clip.
It's not even like the main thing you guys are talking about. It's just a side piece that people find interesting.
Yeah. It's just something that'll drag people in.
Exactly.
To make people want to listen to more of it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but for me, sometimes it's hard to sit down and listen to a podcast and just sit there and just. I have to be doing something, but at the same time, like, I want to sit down and focus on it.
Yeah.
I just don't want it as background music, background noise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same shit for me with albums.
Okay.
Albums I can't.
You just gotta sit down, and get really feel them.
Exactly. Like I can't have it because the problem with me, if I don't do that and I just have it as background noise, if I'm doing something else, I'll just be like, oh, I like that song. I'll just add it and I'll never play it again in my playlist.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure, like, if I'm gonna add this song into my playlist, like, I'm actually going to listen to it.
It's gotta be worth it.
Exactly. Like
I
don't.
My playlist is the Hall of Fame. They gotta.
Well, no, because like I just don't want to skip songs. So like
I get that so much. Like I have like 800 songs in my library, and I just skip. That's like literally the whole time. Every time I'm listening to music, it's like I'll listen to one song and then I'll skip like the next 8 songs.
Exactly.
And I'll be like, why do I even have these on? And I'll do it for like.
And you've maybe listened
I'll keep
to
going through it, and then it's like a year later, and I have like 80% of the songs. So of the 800 songs, I'll probably have like 600 of them that I'll just skip through.
Exactly.
And it's just
And mine's so I have a shit ton of playlists, but like I have a main one, and it's like 1,500 songs.
Yeah.
I listen to a shit ton of music, but just mostly rap. But yeah, no, and I just hate fucking skipping through shit.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
And when I'm in the shower, dude, the phone's on it's on the counter.
Oh, I queue up songs.
That's smart.
So what I do, I queue up songs, and then if I'm in there for a shit ton of time, I'll just before I go in, I'll like hit the Bluetooth, the shuffle, and I'll reshuffle it again, so I won't get the same songs.
That's good.
Yeah, I have a whole fucking system to this shit. If it's something like when I go back home, I don't do it here because with a suite mate, like I don't want to be in there for like a fucking long ass time.
Right.
But at home, like my brother hates that shit too, because I'm in there for like fucking long time listening to music. Just fucking doing nothing. But
it's me time, right? When I'm in the shower or
it's nice
occasional bath.
Yeah, it's nice to listen to fucking music.
Just chill out and really relax and think about things.
I wish I did that fucking.
I think that's one of the best times to listen to music.
Yeah.
It's just when you're relaxed. Your mind is not focused on anything, so you can be fully vibing.
Yeah, and as long as you're not in there for like fucking 40 minutes. Like usually, like I don't know. Some people can be in the shower for mad long.
For like over an hour.
I don't know how people can do that shit.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That is literally insane. That's a lot of water
then
too.
At that point, good luck paying that shit. But at that point, like, if you're there for an hour, like, the fuck you doing? Like, what?
Chris is sniffing markers.
You huffing glue over there? You're fucking.
Oh my god.
You're huffing Sharpie markers over there.
He's doing poppets right in front of us.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking faint. Like while we're talking.
Oh my
later
god.
Oh shit. I heard the
Chris is
noise.
so bored.
I heard the noise of the cat. And
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck was that? Damn, I didn't know, Chris, you were that bored already. Fuck.
Yeah. Chris, I didn't know you were an addict of sniffing markers.
Oh shit.
Second. Oh, there you go. That's probably your fifth one. You gotta slow down, bro.
Dude, like Sharpie markers are so good. I remember as a kid, like they'd be like go up to the whiteboard to like draw a map.
And you'd be sniffing them to like, Chris, like, let's go, let's get this fucking
Yeah,
problem
Chris,
on the
come on,
board.
write the problem.
That was high key me in middle school though.
Oh my god.
That's so weird.
That was a lot of kids. I had a friend Omar, and like I think I have this vivid memory of just freshman year. He's like, yeah, dude, that was like my go-to. I would always just write for the Sharpies. Forget the scented markers, dude. The Sharpie,
Damn,
Expo.
That's weird. So we fucking, in my middle school, in high school you used Expo markers and the whiteboards.
Yeah.
But in my middle school we used, do you know what smartboards are?
No.
Do you know what smart? You know what smart? So if you don't know, it's
Oh, I do know.
Yeah,
it's like a screen.
It's a screen, and
they have
the markers aren't like.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're like styluses.
Yeah. And they have different colors and shit. I hated that shit when I was in middle school.
'Cause you couldn't smell it.
That, and it's too fucking. And it's like you'd have to. It's touchscreen too. Like
Yeah.
you can use your finger and touch it.
Okay.
So like when people are like, oh, like go up and touch it. I'm not a very tall person, so and imagine me
Yeah.
in middle school, like. I'd have to jump and do it, and I'd
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
uncomfortable. Like, get me
Also,
off
if you touch the board with your hand,
oh, and I'm lefty.
it'll mess up.
Yeah, I'm lefty, so I
It'll
press
mess up.
down. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And
Did people make fun of you, Felipe?
what?
Because of your height?
Jump for like.
Nah, because there's some people who like a
Were
little
even
bit
shorter?
taller. No, there's like a little bit taller than me, and they still struggle.
Okay. So
They
you're the
still have to
shortest
jump.
of all of them?
Oh yeah, like I was always the one, like in the photos, did you ever take photos
Yeah.
of grades? I was always the fucking one in the
Right at the bottom.
Right in the bottom.
Yes.
Dude, you can look through my whole like school photos. You'll see me in every
Oh
fucking
my
the same
gosh.
position, just different teachers.
Yeah.
But then one time we had a Spanish teacher, and she fucking, I don't know, either she carried Expo markers or Expo markers were there, and she wrote on the fucking smartboard.
Oh my gosh.
Like a fucking idiot.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this was like third, fourth grade. So we were at the age where you don't want to laugh because you know you're gonna get in deep trouble,
Yeah.
but like you still find it funny as hell.
Yes, yeah.
But because like if this happened now, everyone would be dying laughing. Like
Yeah.
imagine if like in high school one of your
Oh
teachers
my
did that
gosh.
shit, they'd be made fun of for the rest of the
Yeah,
year.
for sure,
But like
for
in
sure.
third and fourth grade, like you're still.
Right. You're
not,
still.
You're not an asshole
I
yet.
think, yeah, exactly.
You're not an
exactly.
asshole yet.
Once you hit, middle school.
Even like sixth, seventh grade, that's
Right.
when you're probably like,
Yeah.
this shit's
That's
funny
when you
as
start
fuck.
being annoying. Dude, all of the jokes, the middle school jokes are just so bad. Anytime someone did like a fake fart, it's just.
Oh, that shit never happened in my school.
Damn! Oh my god!
Wait,
Anytime there's a substitute, shit would get crazy. And I remember one time we were in cluster. They did 3 clusters.
What is that? Like, what do you mean 3 clusters?
In my middle school, they had 3 different sets of teachers.
Okay.
So each cluster had one set of teachers.
So was it like for example, if you were in third grade, would it be 3A, 3B, 3C?
No, we used like colors. So we used red, white, and blue, I think.
Oh, that's weird.
And yeah, it was pretty weird. But,
Wait, you used that even?
patriotic,
Did you use that like in 8th and 7th grade?
No, we used it 5th, 6th, and 7th.
So, and then 8th grade would be like 8A or 8B?
8, we were just all together in 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so damn. All right.
Yeah, we had a weird school, but it was because I don't know. We just had a weird transition.
And wait, so you said 5th, 6th, and 7th?
Yeah.
What in the grade?
So middle school started in 3rd grade for me.
Yeah.
3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
And then we went to a different middle school, which was 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Yeah, I got you.
And then 8th was its own school.
Yeah.
And then that got tore down. So now they changed everything, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had, I was in the blue cluster. I think I was, blue cluster, 7th grade.
Okay.
Language arts. The substitute teacher, Mr. T, I think it was his name. He looked like a turtle. We called him a turtle. And he didn't hear anything. Like nothing. Like
shit,
he didn't hear.
That's the best ones to fuck
He was
around
like
with.
probably like 90% deaf. Like he did not hear a thing.
Yeah.
And the kid, the class clowns, would make
rip
fart
on.
noises. Would just
So
they'd
they-
do anything. They'd say like boobs loud in the class,
So-
and then people died. They died.
So, did you have the same group of substitute teachers, or would these be fucking random people all the time?
The same group. Always
Really?
the same group.
That's-
It's so weird though. It's like because it was it's like they would have sometimes a college kid would come down and
Oh,
teach.
that would have been fun to fuck around with.
I mean,
Wait, so that's so weird because.
but then you'd have like elderly people who always
Did you go to a
substitute
public?
teach. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I went to a private one, so I think it's just because like I went to like a Catholic private school. We probably didn't rip on teachers that much, like they were
Yeah.
substitutes. But the thing was, it was the same ones. So if you got in trouble with that one, they knew the next time, like when the next time happens,
okay,
they're
yeah.
gonna be on your ass.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why we never really fucked with substitutes. We fucked with the teachers a lot.
Yeah.
But not with the substitute teachers for some reason. And a lot of times they'd be fucking annoying because
I think teachers some teachers, it's like hit or miss. It's
Yeah.
like if you're in it for like the whole year.
yeah, but
Like sometimes you just get.
yeah, because like if you get a substitute teacher who's like not chill and actually makes you do work and shit, that's the worst.
Yes, when
That's
a substitute teacher actually tries to teach, it is the worst thing ever.
I barely listen to my teachers now. What do you think I'm gonna listen to a substitute
Exactly.
teacher?
Just give me like a worksheet that I won't do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And they're just gonna sit there and it's gonna be mad quiet because no one wants to talk because they're gonna yell and fucking. Because the next day when it's like, oh, person A, B, C were acting up yesterday, like what happened? It's like.
Oh my god. So anyway, to finish that story.
Sorry, I completely.
No, you're good. You're good. Mr. T wrote a note.
Alright, yeah.
Every single class in our cluster. This was like 5 classes. So like 100 kids got detention in the cluster. Every single person.
How many kids were you in your like grade at the end?
About 300 in my grade.
Holy fuck.
And
that's
100
insane.
got
In
detention.
eighth, so in 8th grade, how many did you guys graduate? Because you said it was one.
In 8th, that was about 350 maybe.
Your middle school?
Roughly, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is what a fucking small private school in Melrose, Massachusetts is. In 7th grade, before 7th grade, we lost a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
We used to be like.
In 8th grade, we lost people after that. We lost probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to be able. So we had like the clusters like that, but what it would be is like if you're in 3rd grade, it'd be 3A, 3B.
Okay, yeah.
So we would fit like. It used to, before everyone started leaving, it used to be like 30 kids a group. Like 30 kids like in one class and the other class.
Okay.
So it'd be 60 in total.
Yeah.
By my 8th grade, we were still 8A, 8B, but it was like 17 kids on one side, 17 kids on the other. So it was like 34 kids in total.
Damn.
That's insane that you had like, how
That
many
is
kids?
crazy.
Like 300?
Like 300.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I miss middle school though.
I do
As you get older,
in some parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like I had a better life, dude. I had a different mindset.
yeah.
It was just like.
I wish I can go back and just experience like a day. What it was
Yes,
like.
yeah.
Because I used to fucking complain all the time about like the homework and shit. Like imagine.
But then you get to like high school and you're like.
And then imagine like right now and you're like, fucking hell, like you have to do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think if I had to go back, I would change shit. But no, I
Which
like,
grade would you go back to?
Oh, 8th grade.
8th grade? 8th grade, for sure. Dude, 8th
grade.
grade was my peak, without a doubt.
Dude.
It was my peak.
So if we went to 7th grade, we went to New York as a school
As a
trip.
class, yeah.
I couldn't go because it was my brother's graduation in high
Okay.
school. I was tight. I was so mad
Oh.
because my friends were like, "Oh, it's mad fun." I was like,
Yeah,
"I'm gonna go."
that sucks, bro.
And then 8th grade was like finally like, alright, like we're gonna go to Washington.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Washington, Virginia for like
That's what we did, yeah. 8th grade, Washington.
4 or 5 days.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, finally, like no more graduation. I'm gonna be able to go with my friends and shit. And we'd fuck around so much. Like we would stay up. We would stay up to fucking 5 a.m. having to wake up at 7 the next day.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was, and I remember one of my friends on the last night, we decided just like, we always they always said like, don't put a lot of people in one room. Like they didn't like that. They wanted you to be in your room. So
right.
Like,
They said, people couldn't go into each other's rooms when I went.
Yeah, because they want you to get your sleep and shit. Because one time,
they didn't want any tomfoolery between boys and girls in our grade.
We were doing this the whole time.
But you were 34 kids.
Yeah, exactly. So we were...
we were 300.
Yeah, no, that's tough. That's insane.
Yeah.
But we would always go into each other's room at night.
Yeah.
And one night I left to go back to my room, and the security guard was just passed out next to our room. Literally next to our room. So they're like, these people are like strict about all this shit.
Yeah.
So on the last night, we decided to just stay up. And I couldn't, because like at the time I never stayed up.
Right. You're an 8th grader.
Yeah. Like now I can stay up all night.
Right.
And Chris knows, like I die doing that shit.
Chris doesn't sleep either.
Chris got his bullshit sleeping system. But so I went to bed at like 5. But apparently, like my friend told me, because he didn't like his roommates that he was with, so he just stayed there the whole night.
Yes.
They made him do some stupid shit. They made a drink for him, so he had to either kiss this dude who was sleeping, or make him drink like this random shit. They put like candy. It turned out red. They put like coffee, candy, food, like just anything, and blended it, and it came out red. But they said they never put anything in red.
Damn.
They didn't like put ketchup. They didn't put anything in red. So they were like, "How the fuck did it become red?"
And he drank it.
He drank it. Yeah, because he didn't want to.
He didn't kiss it, dude, bro.
Dude, he felt so sick afterwards.
Yeah.
And then
should have kissed the dude.
And then he had to go back to his room at like 7.
Yeah.
And that's the last day too. So we still have to go and like I think we went to the White House on the last day.
Yeah.
So he must have been dead fucking tired.
Oh
He goes to school here, but he doesn't live on campus, which sucks. But, and then there's another fucking story, but of course I forget it.
But
but Washington was fun.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really. So I was with my roommate. Okay, so in the beginning when we were choosing our roommates and our groups, like I didn't really know who to. The group that I was kind of friends with at the time, they all kind of like paired with each other, and so I was like kind of out of it, and they, immediately went with it, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna chill, and I'll just wait it out. And then one day I got like called down to the office, and they're like, you don't have a roommate for the trip. We're just gonna pay you
with someone else.
Yeah, and so there's like this other kid who was also in the office at the same exact time, and I'll just be like, okay, I'll just go with this kid.
Did you know?
Vaguely.
How did it go?
He was the worst. Oh my god, the worst. That I hated. Oh, he was in my math class. I remember that.
Was he
and
just
he was just
weird?
like, he was annoying. I think because he would complain about everything, and then. If he didn't get his way, he would throw a fit.
Yeah, that's annoying.
He was on the volleyball team in 8th grade.
Oh, you guys had a volleyball team?
We were on the high school team in 8th grade.
Oh, it's connected to, okay.
Yeah. So in 8th and 9th grade, I was on the volleyball team with this one, this like horrible being. Yeah, this annoying person. Anyway, so, I go through, like, I'm with a couple of my other friends, like 2 other friends and him, and we're in the same room. This kid does not stop complaining, and he gets me in trouble everywhere we go.
Because he's talking?
Because he's talking smack to the teachers, to the advisors. He's getting lost, and they're like, oh, always, do the buddy system. We're 300 kids.
Yeah, I know.
We got to keep track of each other. And he goes and he gets lost, and they're like, if you lose your buddy, you're going to lose this privilege on the trip. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dude. This kid's running off and I'm going to get punished.
The teachers don't care about that. The teachers care about if you fucking lose a kid. The parents? Like, what the fuck's my son? Yeah, no,
the teacher's probably relieved.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
that must be
get rid of this annoying brat.
To be a teacher. Imagine, like, being a teacher and you're not even...
And
if you lose a kid on a field trip...
Or like a chaperone, and you're managing 30 kids.
And... Not even that, like if you lose a kid like in a field trip in your own state, you're still fucking panicking as a teacher because you're like,
you trip to the zoo, bro.
Yeah. Like,
you lose like an elementary school kid.
Is he
Fuck.
Is he with Harambe? Is he fucking getting?
Oh my god.
Nah, like that shit's scary. But imagine losing a fucking kid in Washington.
That's crazy.
Like,
taken by the Secret Service. Interview.
No, no, middle school was dope. Middle school was really sick. I liked it. Did a lot of your, because you guys just went straight to the public school, like the high school, right?
We had choices. We had a lot of choices. We could have went to a private Catholic school. There was a vocational technical school, and then there was the public school that that most of our class went to.
And then which one did you do?
I went to the public one.
You went to, so did a lot of your friends go to the public one too?
Yeah. Well, actually, the friend, I don't know. I would jump around friend groups. So the friends that I had in 8th grade ended up going to the technical school. Mm-hmm. I had a couple that stayed, but I didn't really talk to them much after.
Oh, so you're just kind of like by yourself almost?
Yeah, it was like a personal. I was really stuck between, do I want to go into like electrical, technical stuff?
Oh, really?
But then I was like, you know what? I really don't know what to do with my life.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I don't want to go there.
I feel like that's like I mean, no offense to anybody who went to a vocational school. I feel like I would hate that shit.
It's just a different. Like if you know what you want to do.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
for sure, go
exactly.
for it.
If like more power to you. If you know, like, listen, school isn't really for me, but like this electrical shit is. Then go ahead.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Go to it.
But for me, I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, but it was like a half and half. So it's like 1 week you'll do normal classes.
Oh, really?
Another week.
Oh, so it wasn't just a strict vocational.
Yeah. It was it was like a half and half.
Yeah.
So you'd alternate between you do your trade and then you do normal classes.
Yeah. So
which is
me and my friends, almost every boy that went to St. Mary's went to Monologue Catholic. No, the high school I went to.
Okay. Yeah.
It must have been like, I'm trying to think. At least maybe, so out of a class of like 34, I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 boys didn't go to Monologue Catholic.
Okay.
That's like, which is crazy to think about.
Right.
So I had people, like my best friends are people I knew in kindergarten. So I went to school, kindergarten, middle school, high school, and like, we still like are fucking good friends now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, that's why like I love middle school so much and like the oldest shit, middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Because I've been friends with my friends for literally years. Like these are like the closest friends. But you still talk to a lot of people from like that's the other thing too. Like I think about if I went to middle school, like if I just randomly like if you can go back one day into middle school, you went as like this yourself, like as the person you are today back to middle school.
Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. I don't still talk to the same people.
Me too. I rarely do, and I see them once in a while.
Right. Yeah. Once in a while.
It's a small town, so
it's usually through a friend, like a friend of a friend or something. And then I'll see them and I'll be like,
That'd be sick though. I always think
to
about
go
that.
back with
everything you know
brain.
now, as yourself now. I would love that shit.
Get 100. Get 100 on a light test. I go to Harvard. Be a genius. I have thought about that a lot.
It's a cool
to go back and just if I could change anything. Yeah. But also just to go back and just relax, have that experience.
It's cool as fuck to think like that.
But in middle school, I got a lot of detentions.
Oh,
so
really?
I don't know.
You got in trouble a lot?
Yeah, well, it's
just
like
because you were with the people that would get you in trouble?
No, it's just like I wouldn't do homework, and they would give you detentions if you didn't do homework. Yeah, well, that was pretty much it.
The only times I don't think I've ever. I think just because class detentions. Yeah. I mean, I would probably start it, but I would never get really in trouble.
Yeah. One time, this was 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. Just a very eventful year. Yeah. Blue cluster. Let's go. There was this one good friend of mine. I wasn't in his class, but I was in the same homeroom with him. Mm-hmm. And so, one time, apparently in one of the science classes, he took one of those big erasers. It was like for big mistakes, and he chucked it at the teacher. And it was the funniest thing. Everyone hated that teacher so much. Like everyone, and we had him for homeroom too. So every day we would see that teacher. And
he threw that shit at the teacher?
Yeah, he threw it at the teacher. Turned around and he whooped it at his head. And he yelled so loud. He got in so much trouble. But he was like a delinquent too. And I don't know. It was hilarious.
So it didn't hit him? It like just whizzed by his fucking
No, it
head?
hit him. It nailed him, bro. Dead
That's
on.
awesome.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about high school though. You can fuck with teachers way more than you could do in middle school.
Oh my god.
And I mean senior year, like I would just I'd go to the bathroom in one class, and then when I was down in the bathroom, I'd just walk into another class, sit down, I'd just wait until the teacher noticed that I was there.
Yeah.
And then one time I was sitting there for like 5-10 minutes. Like the teachers thought I was a fucking member of the class.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I just fuck around. And the teachers.
How many kids were you in your private class?
In my high school class?
In your high school class.
It was originally like Mount Catholic is kind of even a small school too.
Okay, yeah.
But we had like it was insane. We had at the start like 200 kids.
Okay.
And then by the end of it, so many people have left. It was like 100. It was 98.
Damn.
It was 98.
What the heck?
It was.
You had a 50% dropout or transfer rate?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It might have not been 200. It might have been like
Close to
high
that, close to
100s.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so many, and
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
of it was like, so Mount Catholic's like it's a good school. I like it. But it's a tough school. It's a tough high school. Like
Right.
you actually have to work hard to like, get good grades and shit. So that was part of the reason like people were like, oh no, fuck that. Like the school is like bullshit. Like, they'd say like, oh, this school's bullshit, but in reality it was just
It's
they
an
didn't
actual
wanna,
good school
yeah,
that
they,
you can
they
get a
didn't-
good education.
Exactly. They didn't want to put fucking hard work into it,
Right,
so they just
right.
left. And then besides like those people were just like fucking stoners and shit.
Yeah.
And then the other people who left was like purely athletics.
Yeah.
So they got better places to go to play their sports.
Right.
So
Right.
what can you do?
Well, yeah. I mean, my school was, the one where everyone would get in.
Yeah.
If you were my freshman year was pretty chill. People just let stuff happen. Like there was like senior pranks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And people would like blow up toilets. It was like hilarious. But then sophomore year we got a new principal and he really cracked down on a bunch of this stuff. So we like a bunch of the school spirit stuff, and just like normal stuff that we were just like, I can just do this, I don't have to go to class on this day, or, just stuff where you can get away with a lot.
Yeah.
Like he cracked down and he took out all of that. So it's just like show up to school every day. So it's just like if you had a certain amount of absences,
So I became
you get Saturday schools.
You guys
and
had
whatnot.
that?
Yeah, and then and if you get enough, then you can get potentially suspended.
Oh shit. Did you have
Actually, if you had a certain amount of absences, your grade for that term is nullified.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was fucking.
That's stupid as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And so we hated that, but we
Damn,
definitely
I
had a
thought-
lot of kids that didn't try that.
Well, because like, I was thinking about it, like, you don't see a lot of kids from public schools leaving to private schools. The other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
But so I understand, but at the same time, like, yeah, our class was super small.
yeah.
But like none of my friends left. Like the kids like that went to my middle school and kindergarten and all that shit.
They stayed.
Yeah, we stayed.
Yeah.
Did you guys do jugs? I forget what it's fucking called. It's like a punishment kind of. Can you, Chris? You know what I'm talking about?
Chris, do you have jugs?
It's something called jugs. Or it's like a form of detention. It's like
Just explain it. Just explain.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. Because I know if I get the name, I'll explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, look up like just types of punishment high school. I don't know what you're gonna get. I don't know what you're gonna get on it. Or like types of detentions. That's probably better than punishment. I know
I would
my
just have to
friends-
like, I'd have to do like a Bart Simpson thing where it's just like, rewrite these paragraphs.
It's something like that. It's like
Yeah.
the amount of you're in there for a while. You're in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's a super severe
Yeah.
punishment. My friends at other Catholic schools told me about that. I forget. It's like something with a J, I think. Tell me if anything pops up.
Here is St. Peter's Prep in New Jersey, jug review. A student must attend jug review on the same day he was awarded jug of any infraction. Failure to attend will result in the issue of 2 more additional jugs for the student. While at a jug review, the dean of students will determine and record on a record and number of nature of jugs awarded. A jug detention: if a student accumulates 7 jugs, he he must serve a jug detention. Jug detention takes place in oh God, this sounds horrible.
Yeah.
A specified Saturday morning and lasts from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh my God.
Yeah,
No,
that's Saturday. That's Saturday school.
That's what it is.
3 hours.
Oh, shit.
Some kids would get, if you get 2 penalties, I think you have to stay for 6 hours.
Shit.
So.
Wait, you mind if I just grab my jacket real quick?
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to pause.
No, you're good.
Wow, sounds terrible.
Yeah, we'd have Saturday school, and if you miss it, then you'd get like a principal detention, which is really bad, and it's all just like. Welcome to Tech Culture.
Sorry, I'm back. I was getting cold, so I want to change.
You're good.
And then I checked my fucking phone. You know when you get randomly added into a group chat on Instagram? By like a bot?
Oh yeah.
Started blowing up my fucking phone. I was at 24% coming into it. I'm at 12. Because of this shit.
Put it on airplane mode.
You gotta charge it? Okay, yeah, I put it on airplane mode. Do not disturb, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, jugs are some fucking
severe,
tough shit. I would not want to do that at all. Thank God I would. I mean, I never got in trouble in high school and shit. So
yeah, right. Good.
But
Some secretary shit.
no, but yeah, no,
Is
good.
it? Anyway, continue.
Well, but yeah, no, that shit's fun. I love thinking about like middle school and
Thinking
high
back,
school.
it's like I really wouldn't want to go back, but I do.
Yeah, it seems so different.
It's just like middle school to high school. It's just a big hill.
Yeah.
I think like I would want to go back to middle school because it was easier. But then if I go back in time to middle school, I'd have to do high school again, and that's not worth it.
One of like the craziest things like I'll always remember. And maybe I dreamt this, but I vividly remembered this. So it must have been like 3rd grade, and I was getting ready for school one day, and I just look over at my mom. I literally said like, Mom, like why does like life move so slow? I literally asked her that question, and then I think about it like in hindsight, like the next moment
everything is so slow.
The next moment I'm graduating 8th grade. The next moment I'm in high school, and then I'm graduating high school. Now I'm in college. Like it seems like fucking. Like 20 minutes, like just went by and I'm already here. You know what I'm saying?
But then you think back like to that like 1 or 2 memories of like early childhood, like you're 6 years old.
Exactly.
And then you're just standing outside playing you're on your bike or playing basketball or something, and you feel like that could take years. Exactly. Just that one moment.
Exactly.
But then you're like,
shit.
I
know.
Wish I could just relax and I wish time could go slow again.
Yeah. It's insane, dude. It's really insane.
Yeah.
I fucking I don't remember too much though when I was younger. I have a shit memory.
Yeah, mine's not the best either.
So I think I blame it on this. So my parents
are
huffing fucking glue up here,
don't
Chris.
Do it again, Chris, don't do it again.
So my parents are Chilean. In South America.
Yeah.
So we were about to leave to go to Chile.
Okay.
And I was like 4 years old. And so my mom went to go pick up my brother from school. And I stayed with my dad. And me and my dad were playing soccer. We were playing outside. Mm-hmm. And then, so next thing, I don't remember any of this, but so my dad tells me all this. We were playing, and this is like a shit house that we had before. And so we were playing, and then I fell forwards. I tripped on the ball and I fell forwards.
Yeah.
And my dad, I don't remember any of this. My dad he tells me, he looks at me and he's like, holy shit. I put a dent in the wall. Like my head put a dent in the wall. I blame all my memory shit on that. Because it must have been. Like,
oh my god.
I don't know how hard you have to hit a wall
to put a dent?
Yeah.
I mean, one time my brother was so upset that he did that.
He put his head to the wall?
He was just really... I don't know.
He didn't punch it.
When he was much younger, he would just like slap himself in the head if he did something bad. But many people, do that.
Oh, no, but yeah. I fucking punched my wall the other day. So.
Yeah. But it turned into like he would like hit himself in the head to like hitting furniture around him or something.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I was a little bit of the same, but he like put a whole
so like you have to do it really fucking hard. Fucking
like drywall.
Or was it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
It must have been.
Yeah, because if it was like a brick wall, I don't think I'd be surviving. I don't think I'd be here talking today.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my mom was pissed because she was like, how the fuck do you let him? How the fuck do you let him put put a dent in our wall, and B, how do you let him get injured before going on a trip that's 13 hours long, like in a different country too?
What happened after that? Do you know?
They took me to the doctors immediately.
Yeah.
To make sure I didn't have like a concussion. But I don't remember like any of that shit.
Yeah.
My parents would be like, "Don't you remember that?" And I was like, "I barely fucking remember what happened yesterday."
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, that's facts, dude. That's facts.
That's like I want to remember, and they're like, "Come on, like you have to remember." I was like, "Fucking hell, like, I don't."
To.
Like, first I don't have to, and second of all, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. But yeah, no, I blame all like my memory shit on that for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I definitely hit my head a couple more times. I used to have this bed that was like really low to the ground, and what's it called, like a bed frame. It was wooden, and it was a really nice bed. But the problem is like I move a shit ton when I sleep.
Yeah.
So I was moving one night, and then I fucking whipped my head to the right. And I hit the fucking wooden frame. And
I think I've done that before.
That hurts.
Damn.
I mean, it doesn't hurt because you do it so quick when you're sleeping.
Yeah, you don't even realize
feel it.
Yeah.
But until the next day.
Right.
Like the next
then
day.
You get like a big
you have the bump and
yeah.
a bruise. And me and my brother would fucking wrestle all the time. So the amount of times like I've hit my head just like, by accident.
Oh my gosh.
I remember like just falling out of a bed and landing like the back of your head on like the floor.
Yeah.
And one time, I have a scar on my fucking eyebrow, but you can't tell. Like, I don't even think you can tell. Sometimes I even forget what eyebrow it is, because it's not too visible. But if like someone shaved my eyebrows, you could probably tell. We were wrestling one time, and my mom was in the other room, and me and my brother were just in the another room, like far away. And I fell forward, and I hit my fucking top of my eyebrow on a windowsill.
Okay.
So I gushing blood, and my brother's like, I don't feel it because it didn't really hurt, and I can't feel the blood. He looks at me, he's like, holy shit. He knows he fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
But he didn't care that I got hurt. He cared that he was gonna get in trouble, like what a regular brother would do. He did not give a shit if I was like hurt or not. He gave a shit because my mom's strict as hell, and she would have yelled at him too.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, fucking say you fell on your Legos and you fell on the windowsill. And then I was too old to the point where it's like I shouldn't have agreed to it. Yeah. But I was like, okay, yeah, fine.
Whatever.
And then I told him, so like we just like recreate the bang, like we just hit something on the windowsill.
Okay, yeah.
And then my brother's like, yo, mom, like, and she's like, how'd this happen? I was like, oh, fucking Legos, windowsill. Legos. I don't know. But yeah, no, I've hit my head a couple times. I saw a video of fucking Gronk talking today. Like, that guy definitely has CT.
Yeah.
That guy's living CT.
I mean, football players, MMA,
football players are fucked.
They don't have a long time until...
No.
Yeah. I was listening to something today, and it was like, if you're a football player, if you're an MMA fighter, no one cares about loyalty to a team. Yeah. It's about, making as much money as you can because your career's not going to be long. And so, people who get upset for, getting traded to other teams, they're like, oh, he left us, what a traitor. Yeah. This guy's getting as much money as he can before he can't play football anymore.
Before he can't
even
do
anything.
Fucking talk.
Yeah. And he has like a family.
Yeah.
And he wants to remember what his kids are gonna do.
Exactly. Before he can remember talk, there's like been players who committed suicide because of CTE.
Yeah.
Like this shit fucks you up. But the thing is though, like
Chris, pull up the Conor McGregor post that Felipe commented on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, and so what I think though is
because this relates.
I think MMA fucking boxers, MMA fighters.
Yeah.
Like you'll definitely get CTE, but boxers are way worse.
Yeah.
You'll make a shit ton of money from boxing, but the thing with boxing
because MMA, it's people will hit your legs, people will hit your chest.
You can literally lose.
In boxing, like go for the head, they go for the gut.
Yeah, and then like in MMA, you can get a submission.
Yeah.
Even though that's not good for your brain, you can still like as long as you don't black out, like you can still tap. And a lot of times, like I like MMA referees more because they know, like, okay, it's time to stop.
They're trying to protect
because you can
the
get
fighters.
knocked the fuck out in boxing.
Right.
Get up at the 9 count and you're fucking spinning and you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yes.
And then the boxer's like, the ref's like, yo, you good? All right, go again.
Yeah.
Like, get your head fucking knocked off again.
Yeah.
No, boxers have it way worse, I think, than MMA fighters.
Yeah.
Way worse than MMA fighters. Boxers, like, that's such a fucking tough sport.
Is that post on ESPN?
I think it was on ESPN MMA. I think. I don't remember what post it was.
You're saying something about like Conor McGregor. Like if you think Conor McGregor isn't in his prime or something.
Yeah, it was like some bullshit.
Or if you don't think he still has a.
It was it was like a basketball player said like, oh, I don't know if a fighter, like he didn't know if Conor McGregor still had like the heart to fight. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, like I don't know anything about a fighter, but like you're a basketball player. How do you know about? No one knows except for him. Except for like if you're a combat sports athlete, the only person that knows that you still have heart in it is you. Yeah, not anybody else. No one else.
I still think Conor McGregor, loves to fight, dude. That's a big passion of his. Yeah. But I think, he is winding down because he's getting. Over the year, the past year with COVID, he had a lot of opportunities to spend time with his family, and he's starting to realize, like, oh, I want to watch my kid grow up and remember these moments, And so I think he's kind of like backing off a little bit. And like, I think I saw something the other day. Just when he was like just really kind to Dustin Poirier, people were like, oh, where's the old McGregor that we knew that would just like.
Well, it's not. I think it's
talk
that.
Shit,
I think it's that too, but I think it's the boxing that fucked him up. Yeah, that's a lot of shots to your head.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you fight,
well, yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, and even when you fight, I'm not even just saying like the way he fights now. I'm saying just in general.
With boxers,
because you get a lot of injuries from boxing, and you fucking. I mean, Floyd's not like a Mike Tyson. He's not gonna knock your head off.
Right.
But still, he picks his shots and he knows when to fucking hit.
Right. You see the beef with him and Logan Paul, I think it was.
Yeah, I think that shit is so bad for boxing. When your biggest stars
it was really cringy. Everything Logan Paul does to egg on his rivals, dude, it's so.
When your biggest stars are YouTubers, I think.
Yeah, Disney. He was on the Disney.
I mean, at the same time, though, boxing they care about money. They don't give a shit about who brings it in.
Okay.
What?
You can't find the post. Well, we just kind of summed it up.
But yeah, no, I think that's ridiculous. It's like even like with other jobs, like anything that's like not even just in sports. Yeah, that's like
any like manual labor,
anything that you're passionate about. Like no one's gonna tell you when to stop.
Exactly.
Like for example, like
no one's gonna tell you that you don't like it anymore.
Yeah, like no one's gonna tell you. Like for example, like if someone comes up to you in Suffolk and says like, hey, like your podcast is shit. You should stop. I think you should stop. It's not. You're not gonna be like, oh shit, I should listen to him and I should stop. No, like you're gonna be all right, that's your.
I think he's gotta say it, make it some sense, bro. He's gotta make it sense.
Yeah,
it's Chris because he doesn't have a big enough.
No, but
Chris is like, oh, you fucking suck. I hate this podcast.
No, Chris would definitely say something.
Chris would say something.
Chris would definitely say. I keep fucking bumping into this fucking desk. No, Chris would definitely say something like that. But no, but no, but at the same time though, like if that's what you want to do, then why the fuck are you gonna listen to another person say?
Exactly.
Like, that's the shit that's like annoys me about it. But that goes with anything. Like,
yeah.
But
like sports, like I'm not gonna stop playing. I'm not gonna stop swimming.
Exactly. Like if you think you're still good at it.
You told me not to.
Like
I'm not gonna stop. Look at Tom Brady.
Yeah.
43 years old.
43. Oh yeah.
But like, and then like, I mean, there are times where it's like, okay, like you probably should, because like your health is fine. Like
that's the only time. That's when when you're getting close, you're just like, okay, I just don't have it in me anymore. But that's
like when it starts to be like health issues, like even outside of sports, like even something like if you're doing a job and like even like for example teachers, like teachers get really fucking old.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just
And
fucking the
then
dementia
it's not just bad for them. It's bad for the
Yeah.
kids they teach. It's bad for their coworkers.
Yeah, you're gonna
because
be,
you're just like you're not gonna be able to teach me.
Yeah, you're gonna be teaching the same lesson for the next fucking 7 years.
Yeah.
You keep forgetting what the lesson is.
Exactly.
Lawyers too, they just can't practice if they're not like right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're, like,
Yeah.
bad legal assistance.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that shit's insane. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't get that. The same, no, but you listen to a lot of music though. Do you like what music do you listen to? Because the same thing could be said about artists.
A bunch of weird stuff.
Do you? Is it mostly like? Because I know you listen to some rap. Because I'll put on some rap and you're like.
I listen
oh,
to
shit.
some rap, some indie.
Mhm.
Those are two big ones. Some rock. If I'm feeling it.
Wait, is cracking my knuckles gonna fuck up the audio? Like, will people hate
I
that?
don't know. Probably.
I'll just do it here then.
No one cares. no one's gonna comment on your knuckles.
That's true. No, but some people are like super OCD. Like when Chris eats next to me, he needs to close his fucking mouth.
Chris,
I can't.
do you eat with your mouth open?
No.
Chris, you're
Yes,
an
he does.
animal.
You're a fucking
an animal.
liar.
You're an
You're a
absolute
fucking
animal.
liar.
Not that it affects your character or you at home, but Chris personally
No.
No,
is
when
just
I see Felipe,
that's another
I
strike,
hate
you
short
know.
people, so I'm like,
No, but like imagine if you came on a podcast, someone's eating, and then like fucking.
Well,
sorry if
people
anyone
do
doesn't
that.
like
you
it.
know,
People do
podcasts,
that.
like,
No, mukbangs.
Oh, that's
It's just
gross.
people eating the entire time.
That's gross.
See but that's not like because they want to do content. That's because like the content
Is them eating.
listening. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's
you're
like
trying to
ASMR,
talk and then, like,
but eating.
It's getting in the way of like what their content is.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know about that.
Do you
It
know-
is or isn't getting
No, I
in the
mean,
way.
like, do you know a podcaster that eats well?
No, we're talking about mukbang.
Mukbangs.
That's not a podcast.
It's not a
Yeah,
podcast.
No, but it's for like you know.
The
like,
ASMR people.
shit.
Yeah.
But they still want to talk in it.
Do they? That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
They do, because they'll
They'll have a conversation while
But they'll
eating.
talk like
a lot
ASMR.
of like
So
the
funny.
food
Yeah.
review stuff. They'll talk. Yeah,
Yeah, that
it's
shit's
just eating.
nasty. That shit's
Yeah, I
so
don't-
fucking
dude,
gross.
Does anyone know what the point of ASMR is? Because I do.
It's supposed to be relaxing.
Yeah, so it's for some people.
It's
It's
yeah.
some people have it where they feel like tingly or something whenever they hear.
And
ASMR.
helps people go to bed too.
Yeah.
Helps people go to sleep.
ASMR?
I don't have that feeling with that.
Nothing
Sorry,
really
no.
helps me go to bed.
You know what's cool though? 8D audio. You should look that up
Oh,
on
shit.
YouTube. It's so cool.
There's a sick version of Heist in the Room by Travis.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
There's a good one. There's what's that one song where it's like Ibiza, like
I took a pill.
Yeah. it's
I don't know.
Oh my fucking god.
It's the guy who made
Cool with it.
yeah.
Mike Posner.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's that song. I took a pill in Ibiza, but in a bathroom.
Oh yeah, I've seen
And
this.
so it's like you're in a bathroom and you can hear.
Do you
It's like you're in a club.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
music's
and-
playing
Yeah,
in the-
I like
outside the
those
room.
videos.
So that's what it sounds like.
Do
That's
you fuck
pretty
with
cool.
reverbs? Or is that
So,
how you pronounce it?
sometimes,
I don't
yeah.
like that shit. I don't
Yeah.
like slow reverb songs. I like the visuals of it. I think the visuals
Yeah.
are really cool, but I don't.
Are you talking
like,
about more like vaporwave stuff, or
I
just
don't know
like?
what that is. I don't know too much of it.
Oh.
I just see it and I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I try to listen to it because there's some songs where it's like, oh shit, maybe if this was slowed down, it actually would be good.
Yeah.
Hey, were you in the basement the other day when Brian played that Kanye song that was?
Which one?
song?
Oh my god, it's not.
I wonder.
It was either that or.
Everything I Am. Was it an older song or was it a newer
I think it
song?
was a newer song, but I don't even
Oh,
know
never
what's
mind
Kanye
then.
now. But he did play one, and actually it was pretty good. I mean, I don't mind like slower songs. Like sometimes the songs are too fast. I feel like.
Nah, but like
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
like
about
it's like
that.
making music is such like a unique thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like you just got to piece it together. It's like you can make fast songs
Mm-hmm.
and you can make slow songs.
I will say that though, like I feel like Ted will understand this more than Felipe because Felipe like just kind of listens just like primarily rap. Would
Yeah.
You say. Like, have you noticed in like pop music now, Ted? Like a lot of the
Like
songs
pop,
just,
pop.
Yeah, like pop. Like a lot of the songs just now like a bass drop or like an instrumental.
Yeah, but,
instead of-
but who
Oh.
listens to just pop?
I don't listen to pop.
Because like
No,
that
like,
the
I-
radio shit.
Yeah,
like,
the Kiss 108. I don't
yeah,
listen to
that shit is
anymore.
awful. That shit is always like when you were younger, you're like, oh shit, because this is popular and shit.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
I just I'm a big like older kind of music fan, like of like Elton John and like.
I like
Yeah.
a lot of older shit.
I like older
so
stuff.
if-
I like newer stuff.
if
I
you-
mean, it's just like I usually just like everything. Pop music is a different. It's like a niche. It's almost like a niche genre. It's like people might think it's, popular, but. And it probably is because that's what people put on when they're in the car. All the moms will listen to it. If you got the kids in the car, you probably listen to pop music. But it's like such. You talk to like younger teens and whatnot, and they don't. No one listens to pop music.
I mean,
Justin. Maybe Justin Bieber. Who else is big? Shawn Mendes. Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles, Ariana Grande.
No, but I'm not gonna lie though.
Taylor Swift. She stepped off of pop.
Yeah, I don't know what she is.
I feel like, but our demographic. Like,
she's folk now. I think she's folk.
Male teens though.
So, but like, what's the difference?
We're not really the target demographic.
So
it's more like acoustic.
So
like country. It's more country.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's a
it's like a mix between country and R&B.
She used to be.
2 albums have been like folk music, but like.
Yeah.
Those 2 albums.
But then before that was pop, and before that was country.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know any of this shit.
We're not the target demographic for like Shawn Mendes and Ed Sheeran. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're like young.
We're men.
We're more like.
We're men.
No, we're definitely like the target. We're definitely like the target.
I do actually like. I mean, some of their songs are pretty good. I will say, but I won't add them to my playlist because it's just not my taste.
Mm-hmm.
But I can definitely see how people like them.
Yeah.
We're definitely like more targeted by like Kendrick Lamar when he was still alive, and like those kind of like artists. I feel like target young teen males. Like,
so just rap then.
Rap, trap.
I'd say like a lot of trap.
I don't really fuck with trap that much.
Taylor Swift is insane.
Trap is young.
No, trap is definitely the
fuck boys. Listen
No.
to trap.
No.
Yes.
Nah, for me, like trap is like I don't know. I like it, but some of it is just fucking garbage.
I don't like trap.
I don't like. I like some
dislike
shit.
it. I respect people who listen to it, but I just can't. Listen to
I don't even know because I used to be like super like lyrical rap. Now it's like whatever just sounds nice. Honestly, at this point, like whatever. If
it's like if I don't want to stop listening to it, then I'll
exactly. Like if it sounds good to my ears, and I can like just vibe with it, fucking, it's good.
And on the occasion, if I get chills from a song, that's how you know it's like.
Yeah, like I just started getting into Kid Cudi.
Okay,
right
alright.
Before
his new album. Yeah.
That shit was. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Good.
I liked his music a lot.
Yeah, dude. And that's very lyrical too.
Yeah.
That's like a story driven.
But I like Playboy. I love Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
He's got some shit. Got some good shit. But no, I just listen to whatever. Like if it sounds good, it sounds good.
I put on like random playlists or radios.
Yeah.
And that's how I usually pick my music.
So how many playlists do you have?
I just have like this one big one, and then.
But you have like subgenres though. Like you have like one that fits a mood or whatever.
I should. No, I really should be doing that. But it's just like I'll hit shuffle, and then I'll keep.
But you'll just skip.
And I'll keep skipping, and then if I get to a song that is the mood I'm looking for, I'll stop the shuffle, and then all the songs around that are the same mood.
Shit.
So that's kind of it.
I don't like that idea.
But then if I'm in a mood, I'll just look up I'll find that one song and I'll go to the radio of that song. Smart. And then that's like a.
So what I do, which I thought it was weird, because I have like 7 playlists. Like I have like my main one and then like 7 other ones that are just whatever.
Right.
And I was looking at Chris's Spotify because I just put it on my Spotify, and I was like, shit, like you only have 3 playlists, and I was like. I thought everyone had just a shit ton of playlists.
Yeah. I do have a lot, but it's just like they're like really old and less relevant. Yeah. So I'll have like a cool jams playlist, but it's just like 5 songs. Yeah.
Do you
just really old music.
Do you ever go back to music like you listened to when you were younger?
Yes.
Like what are you talking about? I have 16 playlists.
Oh really? I thought it was one like the thumbs up one.
Maybe you have a couple public ones. And the rest are private.
You know why? I didn't either that or I didn't because when I saw it, I only saw the first 3. But I asked you. I said, "Why do you only have 3 playlists?" And you're like,
"I said to you last night. I have more. What are you talking about? I have more than 3 playlists."
Fuck, I wasn't listening.
What an asshole.
No,
who cares about you, Chris?
There's another time though. There's another time.
I know.
Shit. I did not pay fucking attention to that.
Wait, what's your favorite band on Moon album? 1, 2, or 3?
It goes for me 1, 3, and 2.
Okay.
I think the first one is the best one.
The first one is the best one.
1, 3, and 2.
And then, I think Kids See Ghosts is better than 2. I like Kids See Ghosts a lot, but I think Kids See Ghosts might be better than fucking the third one. So
I agree.
I think
Kids See Ghosts. Oh,
I think it might be 1 Kids See Ghosts, Man on the Moon 3, and Man on the Moon 2.
Yes. I think I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I think I might.
Is the best one?
No, it was like the second.
It was the best one.
So what's
The
your
first one?
total? What's your full ranking?
First one is the best.
First, so 1, 3.
And then Kids See Ghosts, because that's basically a Kid Cudi album.
Like, I don't know. It goes between Kids See.
Because Reborn is his best song. Easily. I think Reborn is Kid Cudi's best song.
Yeah.
At least the 1975 though.
You do.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't listen to them.
I don't know any of that shit.
They're
I
really
don't
pop.
listen-
Apparently, they're really popular.
Really?
Are they pop?
The 1975.
No, that's like So
Indie.
is indie like? Because there's no.
It's so
Is
broad.
indies-
It's like
yeah.
indie and then something else.
Indies
It's just
like
not
bands?
as mainstream or as. It's not like produced by like
So what happens if those
big
indies?
companies.
If that indie group becomes popular, are they still technically indie? Or are they?
They become popular.
But so are
Yeah,
are they
yeah.
bands like that play like old shit? Or is
But then it depends, because then you get like Weezer,
Yeah.
but Weezer's still indie. I would say it's like
Or Chumble.
they're just like unique. I would say
okay.
it's just like you don't hear anything
But
like
it's only
it, and
pop.
that's indie or
No,
no. You can have indie rock, you can have indie pop, you can have indie, country. I bet.
So
Indie alt. It's just weird stuff.
What
Alt
is-
pop, alt rock.
What is that?
It's just really,
Alternate.
really
Yeah,
far.
that's really far. Yeah, I know
It's
what
just
that
like
is.
really
I know what that is.
distant.
It's like pop, which is like the top of the iceberg. Yeah, indie, which is like.
No one can see your visuals.
yeah. He's
true,
still,
yeah,
he's
like
still,
waving
yeah,
his
he's
hand.
waving his hand around.
He's saying pop is up here in terms of
Like an iceberg.
normal.
Yeah.
Pop is up here. Then you go deeper and you go indie, and then you go alt, and that's like.
Yeah.
Dude, alt's
That's what
so
I
deep.
listen to. I listen to a lot of alt stuff.
I don't.
Just because it's just like so weird. It makes me feel weird things, bro. It makes me feel.
It makes you feel weird.
Makes me feel. Yeah, bro. Makes me feel.
taking a hit off.
Makes me feel different, bro. Yeah, forget all that. Who needs
Marijuana.
substances when you can have alternate music?
Oh jeez, I don't think I'd do
That'll
that.
get you messed up.
No, but I used to listen like when I was younger. I used to listen to like older shit, like
Yeah.
Pink Floyd, and then
Yeah. So yeah.
because my dad would listen to all that shit.
Right.
So whatever my dad would play, and then also my parents would always play Spanish music.
Okay.
So I like a lot of Spanish music. But I only listen to the things that I heard growing up.
Right.
I don't follow it like as much I do like rap. I probably got into rap like 6th grade. My friend
I'd
started
say-
listening to it in 6th grade, and we started to listen
Yeah,
to
I'd
it.
say 8th grade. No, 8th grade is when I started really listening to music. I don't think I listened to music that much.
I
as a
didn't like as
kid.
much as I.
Whatever my
listened,
parents had and my sister had.
I
So like
listened-
Taylor Swift,
Oh really?
the Beatles, Steve
No,
Miller
Beatles.
Band,
I listen to the Beatles even today.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Like that's
I
just
don't- I
that's
don't-
all my parents.
Yeah. But yeah, no. 6th grade was probably like the year I listened to rap. Like the year I got into it.
Yeah.
And then just like high school was like I just listened to that.
Well, yeah, 8th grade I started listening to rock, and then sophomore year I got into indie, and then junior I got into rap.
Yeah. It's just I feel like rap just fits everything so
Yeah.
nicely. It fits like any mood. You're
Oh, it
in.
doesn't, Chris?
I don't know.
For me, because like
I don't think it fits every single mood, because you're on the road trip vibes. You ever see?
No,
That's
that's true.
rock. That's classic rock.
Like I feel like if I'm on a road trip, I gotta listen to some like John Denver or
Yeah.
like, some Elton John.
No.
Yeah.
I agree.
The classic.
I
Some
agree.
you can, like sing along.
Exactly.
to.
I agree with that.
Some rappers just go so fast they can't even.
Yeah.
No, but there's some road
But if you're
trip-
in like a feel,
Yeah, but like,
you're in a mood.
but even in
that's
road
rap.
trips though, like I agree, like you need those songs like that everyone can sing along with. But then there's just nice ones that you can just chill out to.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to sing to.
Right.
It's not
Like
high,
later
it's
in the
not-
road trip,
Yeah,
where
like, you know,
no one wants to
exactly,
sing anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you know
That's what you
who,
mean.
Travis is a good artist for that.
Yeah.
Do you listen to JID?
Some of his stuff, but usually his features. But yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I love JID, so I would to put his shit on.
Yeah.
Someone else like
Tyler the Creator. You put him on.
Yeah,
I'd
Tyler
put him
the
on.
Creator too.
Felipe doesn't like Juice WRLD, which had this.
Yeah, I just don't.
I think he's pretty good.
I love Juice WRLD.
I don't listen
think
to too much of
there's some
that kind
songs.
of. I don't know, but
I don't like
think it's
that
pretty
genre. I
yeah,
think.
I don't listen to too much of that genre, but
I
I
don't know
think
who
that
else-
I think it was alright.
Yeah, like I don't even know how to like. I don't know what genre of rap I even like. I don't know.
Whatever's good, whatever feels
Whatever,
right.
yeah. But like I don't know. I just don't like something about it. I like
Yeah.
some of the producers and some of the beats though.
Hey, did you listen to Legends Never Die?
No.
That was pretty good. I have to say, like, I think out of Juice's albums, like, that was a good set.
What's the big one that everyone?
I think it's that one.
Probably Death Race for Love is probably the biggest one. No, actually, Goodbye, Good Riddance, probably. Yeah, I say Goodbye, Good Riddance, probably.
I don't know. Probably the reason why I don't listen to it is because none of my friends at home would listen to it. Like if I played it, they'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck you playing?"
Yeah,
Like-
all my friends listen to Juice.
Yeah, they tell.
Everyone talks-
Me and my friends, we play like. It's a lot of harder shit. Like we play like Lil Durk. I fucking love Lil Durk.
Okay, yeah.
Lil Durk's not that hard. I feel like I mean, I
Nah,
know.
there's some Durk songs that go hard. Like we listen to a lot of like.
We're speaking to a Dirk fan here, Chris. You don't get it.
Nah, this
Yeah, Lil Durk.
my friends listen to like a lot. No, like one of my best friends. Like this is just him because usually this is the one I usually just go to listen to music with and drive around with.
Yeah.
He it's always like we got some type of like drill playing. You know what
Okay.
drill is?
No.
It's like what Pop Smoke is.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But like, so it's like what Lil Durk is and
Like-
Pop Smoke is.
Like
But I would say harder than that.
Boom Bap.
Nah,
No.
because that's like more chill.
Yeah.
Boom Bap, I like Boom Bap. It's just out of style. No one does it anymore.
Yeah.
But
I know. I don't think anyone can come back to Boom Bap.
there's
It was
some
just
there's
like
some
an era.
that can like I feel like do you listen to Joey Badass?
A little bit. Yeah.
Joey Badass definitely can do it. I mean that used to be a style like in the 90s though.
Right.
And yeah, so
Not,
that,
yeah,
you
maybe
never-
90,
you
maybe
never-
even early 2000s. But I feel like
I wouldn't even say early. I think at that point, I think it was like only in the 90s, early
Yeah.
90s, and then after that,
it's like if
changed.
you were Boom Bap, then you can keep it going. But if you're a new artist, it's like hard to get into.
like it probably changed like with you probably stopped hearing boom bap after like
T-Pain.
nah, probably like even it didn't last
After
too
all the
long.
auto tune got huge.
But I wouldn't even say
feel like
that
would
because
be-
I would say like even during its time, it didn't last that long. Cause
Yeah.
that like in the early 90s, there were groups who were doing that,
Mm-hmm.
but then like the main ones that started coming out of like the 90s, like when you think of like Biggie, Tupac,
Okay. Oh yeah.
Eminem,
yeah.
they never did that shit. So I think it
Yeah.
died like when people like
There's
the
still
Wu-Tang
some
Clan.
people that kept it going though.
Yeah,
that
but
were
it's
pretty good.
never-
Like you got MF Doom, Most Def.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
Yeah.
But
And
then,
I'm trying
and
to
then
think of now.
some a lot of smaller artists.
Yeah.
You know, do it, but
Because people just don't want to listen to that shit.
We're
are you raising your hand?
Yeah, just so I know.
We're an hour in.
So you don't-
We're about an hour and 10 minutes.
I know. I have a timer right here.
Oh, good shit.
Damn, that's great. I didn't think. Shit, I said I just want to get to an hour. And
Bro. Yeah, dude.
Damn, I feel like we talked about 3 things, and now it's already an hour.
You want
Shit.
to run it for like another 30 minutes?
We can go.
What do you want to do?
We can keep going if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get tested tomorrow. I don't care.
Okay.
It's
It's only 6:10.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
I just need to.
Alright, we can cut this out then.
Yeah, I know, we can get it.
No,
So you want-
keep
you
it
want-
rolling, dude. We don't need you.
Wait, no. Do you want to just go
Keep it
now?
rolling.
Just go.
If Dad wants to keep rolling.
No. Just go now though,
You go piss.
and we'll fill time. Yeah, just go piss in the corner.
Close the door beside.
No, just piss in.
Take your fucking mask, bro.
Just fucking piss in the corner. Just make sure you don't make
Yeah,
any
pee in a
noise.
cup, bro. You just drink all your
Yeah,
water.
you water. Yeah, that's why you gotta piss. You drank all your fucking water.
Eat that rat. Eat that rat.
No, we were so far from us. We should be checking our phones. We were so far from gas.
You just piss on the side of the road.
piss so bad. He pissed in a fucking bottle.
That must have been a mess.
One time my dad went on.
What the fuck a mess?
One time my dad was hitchhiking.
Dude, that's to piss in a bottle?
No, it was like a big. It was like
Like a 2 liter?
wide neck.
Oh, did you guys stop or were you still driving?
No, you're so.
One time my dad was hitchhiking, and the guy who picked him up he just peed. He just peed on the floor.
That's crazy. The fuck?
That's disgusting.
Imagine, you don't see hitchhikers anymore.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Kind of. I mean, rarely.
I mean,
yeah.
not in Massachusetts. You never see one. I feel like that's more.
But
like
everyone knows better than to pick up strangers.
He said close the door silently. And he fucking
He's a
slammed
fucking
the door.
idiot. That's why we.
No, I'm happy.
3% of stocks. Investment.
No, like low key, I was fucking nervous how much time I was gonna fill up.
I know, dude. It goes by.
It fucking flies
A lot of
by.
people are just like 2 hours. I can't do 2. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, yeah, no, like I said, like with Chris when he told me it's like 3 hours, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I can do that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're probably gonna like edit this. I mean, depending, not maybe we don't edit that. But what topics do you have? Because we haven't. I don't think.
You said music. We did MMA.
Oh no, do you have any? Oh no, you said you didn't even have one.
I didn't have any.
No, all right, so
Well, I had mental ones, but we already covered pretty much
okay,
all of them.
so that's fine. That's good too.
We can talk about.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll talk about anything.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully alive. Hopefully alive.
Not in jail.
I don't think about too far ahead. I used to.
Well, 5 years. Well, if you think about 5 years, it's not that.
Well,
far,
yeah. But like, I don't know. I used to think like, oh, like in high school I'm gonna be.
In high school, all I would think about is the future. In middle school too, I would just like, I'd be so upset with just how my life was at the time, and.
Well, that's like when I asked my mom.
I'd just be like, I can't wait to graduate and leave and just get out.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I asked my mom, like, why does life move so fast? Because I always used to think, like, all right, like, let's start. Oh yeah, sorry. I was like, why does life move so slow? And because I just want fucking things to go faster.
Yes.
And now it is, so like I don't even. I want to just
yes.
kind of live in the moment. But
yeah. Now that it's like I wanted the trivial times. To just go by really fast.
Yeah.
And now I'm in college. And I want everything to be super slow so I can just live my life.
Yeah.
You know, have experience.
Because my goal is like I would love to live here in Boston. But let's say I don't. This is like my few years that I can live in Boston where I even don't. I'm not even paying student loans. But like technically, like I don't want to think about that shit right now. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want to worry about that shit right now. So technically, I'm living here for free. But yeah, no, like that's why I don't like thinking about shit in the future. I don't even like thinking about tomorrow. I just rather kind of live hour by hour, minute by minute, and see what happens.
Yeah, tomorrow, dude, like what is...
Tomorrow I gotta fucking wake up and do a bunch of bullshit. I have to do homework. Like, I don't want to do that shit, so...
Homework, bro. In high school, well, I mean, I think this was kind of my vibe the whole time. It's just homework was not it, bro.
Yeah, so...
It was not that...
You just never...
In middle school, well, I did do homework most of the time, but also a lot of the time...
Because
I didn't.
And
then I would get detentions. And then in high school, I wouldn't do homeworks, but they didn't... That was pretty high, dude. They didn't give detentions for that, but...
Dude, grades just fucking with the shit.
They just, I mean, I did enough to, pass class. I wasn't an honor student because I would do well in every class except for like one class. I would have like this one class every single semester, one class that would just fuck me up. And I'll just be like, you know what? I'm going to take the L in this class. So the other, 5 classes will be fantastic.
I have a friend, the one I was talking about that I'm really close with. He got suspended academically from UNH.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Why didn't you just
why can't you be silent?
Why didn't you bring it when you went out?
Did you wash your hands?
He didn't answer. He didn't answer.
Shut the door. Slammed it.
Yeah, so he goes to UNH, he got suspended academically. So I called him, I was like, yo, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And I was just telling him, like, no one is born smart. Like, no one is, I don't think people are smart.
I think people are born smart.
I think
it's like...
Yeah, I agree. So no, people are smart. But when it comes to school, being smart does not matter. It's all
That's
about
true.
working hard.
Yes.
That's all
Dude,
what
there's
it's
this
about.
one. I'm not naming names, but I mean, there's this one in high school. There's this one person in some of my classes, and they're just the dumbest person you've ever met.
Yeah.
But they have some of the best grades.
Yeah.
Because
they
they do.
work hard.
Because they work. They pass in their work.
Exactly.
But then you talk to them, and you're like, "How are you breathing right now?
No,
how are you still alive?"
Even my friends would be like, how do you do so well in school? You act like a fucking idiot. And I was like, dude, I just work hard.
Yeah.
Like I don't even study. I just fucking just do like just pass in one of the things I do.
Yeah.
If there's projects to do it in not weeks ahead, but do it like
A little bit
earlier. So
Okay.
you have like my friend was like, how do you do it? Like how do you because he fell behind in like the assignments and shit.
Yeah, I see.
So he was like, how do you do it in college? I just do it the day you're assigned, so that when it's actually due that night, you can just relax.
Yes, yeah.
Like your Sundays, if your Sundays are fucking filled with homework due at midnight and you're just doing it, like your Sunday's gonna be awful. Like I don't want to do shit Sunday.
I mean,
Especially this Sunday.
I'll do stuff on Sundays.
Especially this Sunday, like
Personally,
fucking, I don't want to do anything.
I'll do stuff.
You know what I'm gonna be doing, so.
I'm
Chris-
going crazier Sunday. I might have a heart attack.
Sunday fun day, bro.
Fucking
with the
Super Bowl.
No one's gonna do.
I mean, I
this
don't
Sunday,
care
but-
about this
I mean,
Super Bowl. If the Patriots were playing, I would be like, holy shit. But
Yeah.
I don't
No, this
really
Super Bowl
care.
means a lot to me.
Yeah, I don't.
I do my homework like 2 weeks in advance, so like all done one night.
Yeah,
When you have like
I could
so many hours.
I could do that. But at the same time, like, I kind of want to relax.
Well, Chris doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
He said
he's
just does
he's
homework.
explained. this.
Yeah, he's just.
What do you? What do you,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So what do you?
Yeah.
What do people think when you say that shit?
When I say
They
that,
think you're insane.
Because you know what I say.
They think you're insane. They think you're lying.
No, because what I always
Because it's
say.
not true.
What I always say is.
I've sent out Snap. Like,
It doesn't
I'm
work.
sure I've
It
snapped
doesn't
at,
work.
like, 4 a.m. in the morning.
No, I know.
It
No,
doesn't
no, I know.
work,
No,
Chris.
but I'm saying like, because every time he tells me like about the sleeping schedule,
Yeah.
I call it bullshit. I just call it the sleeping
Yes.
bullshit. I don't. He
It
says a
is.
name. No, there's a specific name that he
The
uses.
Hanneman or something.
What is it?
The Uberman system.
Uberman.
Yeah, I just said the fucking sleep bullshit system. That's
Yeah.
like all the time I say. But like, what do other people say?
I mean, look, some people think it's pretty cool. I mean, some people are like, "Are you healthy?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, but then they have a conversation with you, and you're like, "Oh, he's mentally
Oh,
ill.
you should probably get some fucking
Yeah,
sleep.
Someone needs to take him to a
So
hospital."
what happens if you? So you can't even go to bed. Like, let's say it's 12 o'clock. You can't even go to bed from 12 to 8.
I'd say that people, okay, I think that like mindset though is kind of too rigid. For me, it's like, it's not that I need to like sleep on a schedule. It's that like
Whenever you do sleep.
whenever I do sleep, I really only need like 15 minutes.
No, but that's true though. Like naps should not be hours long. It
Yeah,
should
they
be
should.
20,
If you take a
30
power
minutes.
nap,
It should be 20, 30
yeah,
minutes.
20 minutes.
Because that's like.
Because you don't want to go into.
Because if you wake up sweaty and gross after a nap, that's the reason why. Because you
Well, the science,
overslept.
Yeah.
the science behind naps is that the reason most people have to sleep like the reason like most people have to sleep 8 to 10 hours is because they have to hit their REM cycle.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And that's the amount of time. 8 to 10 hours is like what science says is the right amount of time.
Yeah.
Like somebody will hit it in between.
Mhm.
But some special people like me, not saying.
Chris, you look like someone
No,
jizzed
definitely
in
special.
your hair.
Definitely
You
special.
look like someone jizzed in your hair.
Some special people like me only
Show
do,
Felipe
20-minute.
the water that you put in your hair.
Oh, I didn't even notice he did.
Anyway.
Until you pointed it out.
Like some people only need 20 minutes to like hit their REM cycle. So like for me, it's like, oh, 20 minutes is up. I'm already like, let's go.
When do you start doing this? In high school?
Over the summer of my junior year.
I would pass out.
But no,
Wait,
I
but
didn't-
no,
I actually did. Sometimes in high school, I would pass out if I didn't get enough sleep.
Oh no! The amount of times I fell asleep reading something.
Yeah.
Like wait, but what happens if you do go to bed at like 12, and like if you try to go to bed from 12 to 8, what will happen? Like, will you just wake up in the middle of it, or will you actually be able
I
to?
can, like, I usually if I need to do 15 minutes, like a strong 15 minutes, I'll
No,
settle.
I know that, but I'm saying like if you went to bed at 12 a.m. and you woke up at 8 a.m., like could you do that?
Yeah.
So why not do it?
Because I just want that extra. I just want all the time.
I mean, yeah, you get it. you probably do get a shit ton of time.
He does do his
But at the
homework
same time, like-
instantly.
When I tell you I do my homework 2 weeks in advance, I'm not joking.
No, I know that. But I feel like there's days where it's like, fuck, there's not enough hours in the fucking day to do this shit. I feel like that's too much time. Cause I don't know. I feel like if I was up in the morning, I'd just be doing nothing. It's not like during the day, like you could go out. And
Yeah, you know how some people say like, oh, you don't actually need sleep because it doesn't, refuel you
No, that's
or
bullshit.
anything.
That's bullshit.
But
No, that is bullshit.
but it's just like a mental break because you learn in REM.
Yeah.
You learn about the day that you had and any problems that you could fix and whatnot.
And that's
So-
like, and sometimes your dreams are like what happened during the day.
Yeah.
Too. That's what they say. But yeah, no, I feel like for me that'd be too much time. I'd just be sitting around doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, I'd be bored.
Yeah,
I'd just be
yeah.
bored the entire time.
Yeah.
What would you do? Play video games?
I can't do. I can't even play
Yeah.
video games anymore.
Yeah, I barely.
I don't have the time, and B, like, I don't want to pay for $60 for shit.
They gotta be worth it.
Yeah.
Like if they're $60, they gotta be
Yeah,
worth
Spider-Man,
it.
but
Spider-Man PS4.
yeah, but that game is short.
What?
That game is short.
No.
Not if you
The
got to all the side missions and stuff. I mean,
No, even
the
doing
Amazing
it,
Spider. No, which one? The new one?
The original.
Original? No, that game is mad long, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I must have fucking finished it.
That game is good.
Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No, that game.
The
is
new
super-
one is mad short.
That new one is
Oh,
super short.
well, that's because it's not like when they were releasing it, they were saying
they
it was
advertised
like a
it.
full AAA game.
Yeah.
It was gonna be like a kind of like a
Yeah.
not DLC, but like
A little bit more than
DLC plus. You know what I mean? Like it
No,
could
but-
be
For $60?
Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Well, that
Was not worth
See,
it.
that's like-
juice then, though. Like, you know what
Was
I mean?
not worth it.
That's why I don't like buying or playing them anymore. Because it's a lot of time you have to fucking put into them.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be doing more shit with that time than playing video games. And
Yeah.
like, and sometimes it's not fucking worth fucking $60.
Yeah.
It's not,
It really isn't.
It's a fucking
It
hole
really
in your
isn't.
pocket if you keep buying video
Like you'll
games.
play it for like an hour and then you'll be done with it.
And if you beat like a story game, and if there's not much you can do outside the story, then
Yeah, then that's it.
The replay value is not gonna be as good.
Yeah.
That's why like RPGs are so. I think they're so like.
Like Skyrim?
Yeah.
So worth it. So
I know GTA. I understand because GTA.
I took
is
that
the-
from a friend and I never gave it back. No, I think I borrowed it from a friend and then my other friend borrowed it from me
And you never got it back.
and I never got it back.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, GTA and like I feel like even Minecraft's kind of like that. Like people do the Ender Dragon stuff, but I feel like a lot of people just fuck around.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really like this. There's a story. There's like a goal, but then it's not really
Yeah, it's not
a
like hard
goal.
set.
Like the Ender Dragon, even the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, it's not the end. It is the end,
Yeah, it's like
But
the
there's-
most you can do.
there's more you can do after you beat the game. Well, at least with the new
I don't
updates.
know.
and
Yeah, I
whatnot.
don't know.
You can like
Vid-
kill the wither,
The Wither.
and like.
Yeah, there's like Nether or what is it? Enderite.
Yeah,
And
there's just so
there's
much
like new
stuff
stuff that they
to
added
do,
in the
like,
end.
and, I mean, I feel like
And it's
that's-
crazy. It's a
those are the
huge
best
game
things.
now. Huge game. And that's the best bang for your buck. That's not $60.
Yeah, no, that's like
That's
20
like
bucks,
20.
$30. But even like
Roughly.
I don't know, I just don't play video games anymore.
Because like once I finished Spider-Man PS4, like it was so good.
Yeah.
But once I finished the story, it was kind of like, all right, I got these side.
It was,
missions.
yeah, the side missions were monotonous.
They were, no, but they were. I liked some of them.
Yeah.
No,
but
they were
like,
good side missions,
A
just-
lot of them are repetitive.
But like the crime, if I was trying to 100% it,
Oh,
and you'd have to do
Fuck the crime.
you'd have to do the
I
crimes.
did 100% it actually.
I 100% the main one and the two of the DLC. I still have the
nice.
last one.
No, I 100% the whole game. I finished all the challenges within like the top tier, and I remember like it took me a while, but like once I got the hang of it, I could like zoom through it. And once you're done with that, once you 100% a game like that, it's like, what else is there? It's just a blank.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play video games anymore.
But I like when I,
Well,
because it's a good feeling when you 100% it, because then you're like, I've got everything this game had to
And-
offer.
It is, but like it also feels kind of empty afterwards. You know what I mean?
Well, you just gotta find a new game to, and
Yeah,
that's
but then
tough.
that's
That's
another
where-
$60.
That's another $60.
Yeah, so it's.
But I think it was, if you get all of the game, then it's worth it. Depending on how much it was.
And I don't know. And a big thing with me is like I don't want to play video games. Like I want to be talking to my friends, Because like the amount of times like I can remember the 4 o'clock where we're dying laughing at some stupid shit.
Yeah. Nowadays I want to play a video game with my friend. It's some like cheap $3 video game you find online.
Yeah.
And then they end up complaining.
Or like a game that's backwards compatible. Like
something.
We still
literally anything. And then we'll play it together, and then they'll complain about it, and we'll never play it again.
Yeah, my friends will.
That's
like Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly like Fall Guys.
My friends, we still play.
That was pretty fun.
Fall Guys was good.
Yeah, but there's like phone apps where you can
get
the same thing.
We still play Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Yeah, that's a go-to, bro. That's a go-to.
Yeah, dude, it'll be 4 a.m. and we'll still be playing.
Black Ops 2 Zombies. Holy shit, that was so good.
Yes.
I mean, like, so they just released a new Zombies map for Cold War, and I was playing it with Zach the other night, and it was like, okay, but there was nothing like BO2 Zombies, dude.
Yeah, no, so that's why I don't really buy fucking new shit.
I would say the COVID world,
That's true.
Like, video games definitely have helped me, like, stay in touch with friends, you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
I feel like just FaceTiming.
Yeah, but normally
I FaceTime people more now
depends.
than I did before.
I don't FaceTime people as much. I play a lot of friends. I play a lot of games with friends.
So when you talk to your friends, do you just text them, call them?
Oh yeah, we'll just like Skype or something. I don't know, Discord.
Okay, yeah. I just use FaceTime.
Yeah.
Zoom sometimes.
Well, if it's like my friends from home.
Well, you can do group FaceTime though.
Oh yeah,
I hate group FaceTime.
No,
I don't
I
mind
like it because
I like it.
No, because my friends will be talking shit to each other and making fun of each other, and I'm just dying in the fucking background. Like that shit's awesome. I love that shit.
No, see the problem is like the group FaceTime. Not like it enlarges the bubble.
Yeah, it's mad funny when someone doesn't know what's gonna happen. They're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
I had some of my friends happen like that, but no, I like the group FaceTime.
Same.
See, Zoom's a little hard to set. Not hard to set up, but it's like not as easy.
Well, I think Zoom is just so like not casual. Like I don't want to because you can't. Can you even fucking use Zoom on your phone? You can, right?
You can.
Yeah, but like I just use my computer for that.
Yeah, so I think FaceTime is easier. It's more convenient.
It's more convenient.
It also burns your battery alive if you use Zoom.
Well, FaceTime burns your battery.
Yeah,
too.
FaceTime fucks your battery. Yeah, it fucks your battery.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, my battery's fucked from FaceTime.
Yeah.
My battery's
I have a newer phone. It's like I don't realize it.
Oh, complain. Really, truly, yeah.
No, my battery life percentage, whatever. It's in your settings. It's like probably like 85%. My battery.
Yeah, something
I have
like
an
that.
old phone too. It's like an iPhone fucking 7.
Yeah. You can upgrade.
Lie about that shit though. They definitely lie about that because I feel like my mom's phone is like a 6S or 6, and it tells her she's running on like 80% battery life, but that thing doesn't last for like half a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll die in 2 hours.
No, sometimes
I had a friend who he had like a 6, and it would just shut off at like 80%.
Sometimes if I'm on it heavy, I will be at 20% by 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh.
It fucking sucks.
Damn. Yeah. That is terrible.
But like I was telling Chris and other people that like I never get gifts technology wise.
Yeah.
Like I never get iPhones. I got an Apple Watch one time, but if I ever get a technology gift like an Apple Watch, my parents won't get the newest one. They'll give me the shit, the last generation of it.
Oh my god, I feel the same.
They're cheap bastards, so they don't want to pay for. No, I don't blame them.
I asked for AirPods.
Oh,
my dad got me the skull candy.
I was on Felipe though, like my parents used to do that, but then I just used to tell them, hey, I'll split the difference for like the newer model. So like if the newer model is only 100.
My phone, I accidentally broke my phone over the summer.
Oh shit.
And my mom was like, I really can't afford a good one, and I was like, I just want this model. And she's like, and then I paid for the entire thing.
My parents wouldn't do that because they want me to save my money.
It wasn't even the best. It was an iPhone SE.
They would be like, okay. They'd say probably be like, no, just save your money. Like, we'd rather just give you a shit one than you. And I wouldn't want to fucking pay either. I'd rather save my money. If they're willing to give me another shit one, fine.
Yeah. But this is like I wasn't gonna get the iPhone 10 or the the recent one, 11.
One,
Like that would like double the price.
Yeah, no.
I don't care, Chris, that you got the 12. Okay, I got the iPhone SE. Oh. I got the SE.
No, the SE.
And they didn't want to pay for that. That's
right. Is that a 12? What phone do you have?
The SE.
Yeah, but what number is that?
There is no number.
Oh shit! When did it come out?
2020 came last year. It was like it was before the
so small?
before the 6. Before the 6. I had a 6 before that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Before that was the original SE, and that was like the block one. It kind of looked like a square-ish.
Fuck. I never pay attention to the iPhones.
But anyway, that's like
Okay.
It's like the same thing, but just different.
That's actually like a really good budget phone because it has like the internals of like an iPhone. I think.
8 or 7, a 7.
No, I think it has. Is that?
I think it has the internals of a 7.
What do you mean the
No, I think it
internals?
has the internals of
I don't know, software, just the digital stuff, whatever.
It just sounds
the
fucking
inside
cool.
stuff.
It just sounds fucking cool.
No, I think it has the internals of an iPhone 11.
Stuff like internals.
Oh shit.
I don't care, bro.
It's a phone.
It's a phone. It's a phone.
That's why I don't understand how people can get into cars that crazy.
You can't get into phones as much, like, because with cars, I think it's different, because you can, like,
no, but
everything is bigger and you can see it and understand it more. With phones, it's just like, you have to buy another company's phone. You're not going to make your own.
I understand that, but I don't understand why people, like, put a shit ton of money into their cars. Like, they deck it out.
I mean, my friend, I think they're pretty cool. Like, if you see a nice car on the street, you're like,
I agree. Okay. But, like, when you're fixing your brakes and you're putting all this shit, like, to customize it, you're going to change cars in a couple of years.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah, my friend puts red brakes on his because it matches with other colors of the car.
And he's good.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks dope, but at the same time, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. It's just a waste of money because you're gonna change cars.
It depends, though. It depends.
He did it with the.
I wouldn't do it with like a Toyota Corolla.
No, he did it.
Like Lamborghini.
What's fuck, it's not.
What brand?
Is it a Civic? No, it's not a Civic.
Honda Civic?
It's not a Civic though. No. It's something. It's a nice car. Like his first car is like.
Is it a Volkswagen?
Nah.
A Ford Fusion?
Nah, I don't know what it is, but it's a nice car. But like at the same time, I don't understand why people customize cars. I think that's so.
Why do people get phone cases?
Nah, that's different. Because phone cases could actually help.
Why do people decorate their rooms?
Yeah. Why does anybody?
Why do you decorate? Why do you decorate your college dorm room?
No, but that's different.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm not.
You're gonna have it temporary. You're gonna have it for 3 months.
How much money are you spending on fucking decorations in your room? You're not spending.
I'm
like
getting
thousands.
the Keurig. I'm getting the LED lights.
But you're not spending 1,000 as much as you would with a car.
You know what I got for my birthday? Pillows. Throw pillows.
Yeah, but and they're mad cheap compared to fucking brakes, red brakes on a fucking car. That'd be so expensive.
Yeah, but would it look sick? Would it look sick?
A car you can technically have for like your whole life.
Technically, if he takes good care of it.
No, dude, so what he wants to do, he wants to go to fucking Fort Lauderdale driving.
Okay.
On the beach?
No, he wants it from Massachusetts.
He wants to go from here to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, so his miles are going to be...
You say on the...
No, I was thinking of Daytona. Because in the Daytona Beach, you can drive on the actual beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's from... Yeah, no, but he's from Massachusetts, and he wants to drive down...
He's driving a Honda Civic.
I mean, like...
something. I
something like that.
No, I went to Daytona one time.
No, I know, but... No, I know, but, like, he's going to...
This is different. He's doing a road trip to Fort Lauderdale.
You know how long it is from Massachusetts to Fort Lauderdale? It's 21 hours. Straight.
I think I made that drive before once to go to Disneyland. Or Disney World.
That's going to be fucking hell.
That is pretty bad. Ah, damn.
Yeah, that's...
His car's going to be fucked.
21 hours, 6 minutes.
How many miles?
1,460.
So multiply that by 2. That's what he's gonna have to do. Oh no, and he's gonna be driving around because he's gonna go from Fort Lauderdale and then spend a night in Miami.
Is that longer than California?
Yes. No.
Than California?
To go from here to California?
Yeah. Then is it longer to go vertically than it is to go like to California?
Yes.
No.
It's gonna be like 3
if you go from here to California.
It's gonna be like 3 days straight.
No.
So yeah, you're saying California would be longer.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, it's 46.
No question.
Chris was saying, would it be longer to go vertically to Florida?
Yeah.
And that's a no.
Honestly, God, I don't even know what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're
clearly.
Okay, yeah. You gotta get your sleep, bro. Get your sleep. Get your sleep.
I think I was mixing it up because I know sometimes when you come back from Florida, it's a lot faster because of the tailwinds or whatever it is. Do you guys?
No, but we're talking about driving.
No,
We're not talking about planes.
Even
Chris.
with
You're not
planes-
gonna catch the jet stream.
Even with planes, California is still farther than
Yes.
than
No, it's
Florida.
farther, but like, I don't, like, there's something with the time. Or maybe it's because, like, when you travel back, you're.
Oh, because the time zones. Because you're going back in time technically, but it would take you
but
longer.
it would still be the
If you
same
had
amount
a
of time.
stopwatch,
But there's no
you're
difference.
going to California. But if you think about it, if you go to California, you're subtracting 3
I know,
hours.
but no one's doing that.
Yeah, but also it would be more than 3 hour difference, maybe.
When
Wait,
she, like,
she
for
would-
the holidays, she'd come from California to Massachusetts.
Yeah, a lot of people
No, I'm not
actually do
saying.
that.
No,
A
no,
lot
no,
of people
no,
try
I'm
to
not
go.
saying like they have a stopwatch and like.
Oh, but
I
yeah,
lost
no one
3
does a
hours.
stopwatch.
Yeah, like no one's doing that
Wait,
shit.
so my uncle used to do that because he used to have an older watch and he'd have to like unscrew it.
Oh yeah, no, that used to be. A pain,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
No, but if it's that bad, I just kind of like. Look, I mean, our phones adjust to it, so
Yeah,
we don't have to
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, Apple Watches do that too.
Yeah, they adjust to it. Yeah.
Brag some more.
No,
Brag
but-
some more, Chris.
But, it's,
iPhone
but still,
12,
it's still,
Apple Watch.
it's still longer than going to fucking Florida.
Yes, that's the unanimous.
Where would
Consent.
have you been outside the United States?
I've been to Canada and I've been to France
Fucking France is nice.
and Belgium.
Oh.
I would love to go back to
I
Belgium.
went
Belgium
to.
is awesome.
I've been to it. You know, thank God that I've been able to go to a lot of places in the world. I went to
Chile.
I went to Chile for a little bit.
Sorry. How do you say it? Chile?
Chile, yeah.
Chile?
Yeah, I went to the capital and like the countryside, which is nice.
Nice.
I've been to Paris. I've been to
Nice.
London.
Nice.
I've been to Rome.
All right.
I've been to Barcelona.
You did the whole tour?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Barcelona.
Did you go to Germany?
No, but so
should.
the,
I hear
I
that's
wanna
really nice.
I wanna go to. I love London and Paris. Those are my two favorite
Yeah.
fucking places. I would love to go back there.
Yeah.
Something about. I mean, I love how London. It's just so fucking easy. Like I speak English. The places you walk around here, if you've ever been in London, it's almost the exact same thing in London as
Yeah.
in here in Boston. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it makes sense.
New England.
Yeah, exactly. And in Paris, it's like that's just a completely different culture.
It's so whack. It's
Then
awesome
it's
though.
awesome though.
It's so
Because like
good.
the shopping is sick, the food
Yeah.
is fucking amazing,
Oh my gosh.
and you're walking in literally history.
Yeah. I think that's all of Europe. You
Yeah.
walk around and
Yeah.
you're like, you feel like
But you feel like
you
every
jumps back a century.
yeah, it feels like every like I feel like for example, you go to New York City right now,
Yeah.
even though you're walking in history. It's not the same as walking in somewhere like Paris or London.
Yeah,
where,
with the
holy
old
shit.
buildings
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
like
yeah.
open skies.
No, sorry, what?
The architecture in like France to like
yeah.
the United States doesn't even compare.
No, I but like not even just like like if you're in France, you're like, oh, this is like where fucking famous people in history
Yes.
started all this shit right here.
Right
That's
here.
insane.
I mean, the
But to
United
me,
States
that's
Right
insane.
here.
has that in a few places, but like it's a little different for American culture versus like Europe.
Yeah, but the United States have places like that, but they're in like bumfuck nowhere. Compared to somewhere like Paris, where it's like,
Boston has like a shit ton of those.
yeah,
Yeah, but-
but like,
It's different.
Like the
We're
boxes.
saying. Have you been to Europe?
Yeah.
You know, it's like a different feeling.
it's a different, yeah.
It's a different feeling. You see all these like gothic-looking buildings
It's a
lined
different,
up
like-
across the streets.
It feels so
you know.
nice. That, I don't know. And it's just.
You see, it smells different.
No, it's
You
completely
get different smells.
No, it's a completely different like. I think
Different
it's just
smell,
the
different
culture.
vibe. The air is open because there's less skyscrapers and just
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
blocking.
yeah.
You know.
I'd say like European history is more like mythologized, while American.
What are you saying,
What does that mean?
historical.
Chris? What are you
What
saying,
does
bro?
mythologize mean?
Like,
I. j-
like, if
It's not mythology. It's like it's historical. You're saying it's historical.
that what you mean?
Yeah,
You see,
Oh,
you
okay.
see.
Like United States,
You-
like, a lot of these like history in the United States, especially like the Boston Harbor where the Tea Party happened, or like what do you call it? Time of the Declaration of Independence. That's like historic. That's like
Chris, you no. I know exactly what you're saying, and I want to bring this up. When you go to London, you see the Eye. You see Big Ben. You go to Paris,
It's the
you
whole
see the
city.
Eiffel Tower. You go to Italy, you see the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah.
You see the Vatican.
Colosseum.
You see the Colosseum. The great monuments, like historical, like massive,
Yeah,
massive,
yeah.
massive. You
No
know,
one knows
totems
about
of these places.
No one knows
those,
about the
are,
harbor.
those have been like mythologized.
But then you come here, It's just
it's a harbor. Exactly.
It's just it's a building. Bro.
Exactly.
Who cares about this
I
building?
thought you were talking like the impact on history it had, not like.
Oh no.
I'd say like from like grandiose nature, stuff in Europe is just so much like.
Yes.
Better.
Yeah.
Like,
No, so I to go back to the original topic.
Statue of Liberty. There you go, New York. That's it.
That's
That's like
French.
historical. That's what's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
That's French. That's French.
Like large, yeah, I'd say. That's like the closest thing we have to like the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, the Eiffel. Yeah, something like that, or the Empire State. Yeah, but the Empire State Building. It's a building, though.
Yeah.
It's like.
Cause
It's a skyscraper. It's not like. It doesn't have this gothic.
For me in London and Paris, it's like that whole city is history.
Yes,
But here in the United States, it's like, oh, that little place is
like
history.
you're in Paris, dude. You're walking over the catacombs. Like think of all the history in that.
Exactly.
Because like
Everything is.
Well, the reason that is though is
The river is history.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. In London, the Thames River.
The same. Yeah.
Well, like American culture is just so young in comparison to
No,
these
that's true, too.
countries
Yes.
that like we don't have.
Yeah,
like,
those are
I'll say, like,
thousands of
If
years
we have like
compared
if
to.
America, if the United States will last for like up to the year 3000, just hypothetically, like people will look at like.
No, but people still look at London and Paris the same way.
No, well, if it lasts, but they'll see like the Empire State Building.
If it lasts.
Well, I mean, like, look at the fire at like the cathedral. Like nobody got out.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, but they can build that.
Actually,
They are gonna build it back,
Yeah.
but it's weird because they're doing like a modern take on it,
Yeah,
and it's so weird. Like there's a competition.
I was in there.
There's a
The place is sick.
before it burned.
Yeah, the
I was
place
there
is sick.
after.
No.
I was there after.
burning.
I was there after it
No,
burned.
it's just like, but like people are gonna see, like I bet you technological advances are gonna happen around like the Empire State Building because the Empire State Building will never change like its base architectural design, and when that happens, like it's gonna look so weird because everything around the Empire State Building.
It'll be like the new Gothic.
Yeah,
It'll be like the new colonial.
No,
you know.
yeah,
Like, it's
but
like,
I
if you
kinda
go down
like-
to,
We're gonna have like futuristic buildings,
No, but the reason
and
why
then there's
I
gonna be
like-
that one.
Yeah, but that's the thing I don't like about it because I think what it's so nice in Europe is that it doesn't look like
Yeah, but
skyscrapers and
yeah, there's something wrong with what you're saying, Chris. In the future, are we gonna have that new stuff? Because you look at Europe, they're still using the same buildings
Exactly,
they were
yeah.
for centuries.
Yeah,
For-
I think technological progression is more accepted in the United States than it is in some places in Europe. Like if you
But I
look-
think that's better.
Like, just look at
For me, that's better.
What
Look
the
at
technology
Look at Boston.
or
With
the
less, like in a city, like in Paris.
Like having
the
more
reason why-
history.
Yeah, the reason why it
Having more
works in Paris
historical.
is because in London and places like that is because there's no like skyscrapers. There's no
Yeah,
like big
yeah.
fucking technological shit like New
Everywhere.
York.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
New York doesn't feel the same. Like even though New York is filled with history,
Yes.
but it's not the same as some place like Paris.
in Europe, anywhere.
And it looks like
yeah.
shit. Like you ever been in New York City? The fucking
It
rats
looks like
running
smell,
around.
shit. It smells like
The-
shit.
the
There's
people
like,
in the fucking-
There's garbage everywhere.
The
There's-
people in the fucking subways that you've seen the videos of people
Yeah.
in New York on the subways, like
look at
Oh, my
Boston. I mean,
goodness.
like you can see like modernistic art in Boston and like futuristic like
In a museum.
buildings
Yeah.
in Boston, but then it's like adjacent to like an old colonial building. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
colonial.
just
Yeah, but if you
one
compare colonial to Gothic, like there's
just
no,
one-
there's basically no comparison on which one you're
but
gonna
that's
think
just
it looks
one
better.
small piece of it. But in
Yes.
London and Paris, that's all of
It's
it.
everything.
Yeah, that's
like
why
here
it's so
you'll
much
have
better.
the big skyscrapers right next to a colonial building, right next to
Exactly.
a small market next to it. You know, well, it's just all that diversity.
Like you know what Paris and London like imagine if fuck. You know where past Faneuil Hall, like imagine Faneuil Hall. That's like London and Paris.
Okay.
If it was the whole city like that, that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And that would be sick. I don't really like Faneuil Hall because some of the food over there is fucking dog shit.
Oh,
but
there's food at Faneuil.
where?
Oh
Like
my
in the, what do you
gosh.
call it?
In the market, and then the market's okay, but then like the restaurants outside are fucking
Have you been to
ass.
Leg Mama?
I don't eat any
Oh,
of that
yeah.
shit.
Okay, well, that's
But
right.
you
We'll
know,
have to go.
Dick's sucks.
Oh, no, yeah, but that place isn't for the food though. You go for the experience.
Yeah, I know, but even when I went, I got a shit experience too. Like not in terms of like the person was shitty. I got, like nobody came and did
What
anything.
did they draw on her? Oh, they didn't.
Nothing. We didn't even get hats.
Oh, I got hats.
We didn't get hats. I just got my fucking shit thrown at me, and then I saw a lady
Let's
kick
see.
someone out. That's so yeah.
Yeah.
My
For some
hat
bullshit too. Like the kid was just on his phone in a group, and then she just kicked him out. It was so weird.
My
The person I
headset-
was with, I was like, yo, we were like, what the fuck was
My
going on?
headset actually not good at math.
I don't know. I just don't. Like, I just never went. I think that place is just ass. That place is straight garbage.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll bleep it. I'll cut that out.
What? What?
We're positive here on the podcast. We'll keep the other shit down. Anything that's shitty against Chris, we'll keep. But
An hour, 45 minutes just to get.
I know, Chris. I have a freaking
timer.
timer. I have a timer.
He's forgetting you're right there. No.
145.
We're ending it. We're ending it. I can't deal with it anymore, Chris.
145.
I can't.
Wow.
Oh,
147.
You wanna?
Smell it, Chris. Oh, smell it.
Smells good.
All right. Thank you
You
so
wanna
much,
just
Felipe,
do, like-
for.
Oh, we ending this?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
Lovely to have you.
I had a fucking great time.
Yeah,
No, it was a lot of
yeah.
fun. I'm glad I got more than a fucking hour in. I feel
Much
like,
more.
yeah, I got a shit ton, and I'm glad I didn't. I felt like I didn't talk my head off either. I feel like we all got a
Yeah.
good standard. So yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love to have you back on again.
Yeah,
Maybe we end this with a clap. So on the count of 3.
I have a loud ass clap, so.
That's
should
all
I-
right. That's all right.
I warn you, but
Okay.
is it just one clap?
Small hands, loud clap, bro. 1, 2, 3.